What's happening, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in to a Tuesday evening. It's another day here at Cardlines Breaks, which means it's always another chance to rip some of that cardboard gold. We got three great chances at ripping some cardboard gold today. It's a football Tuesday. Hope you guys are doing well. We do have a couple open spots, so if anyone's joined us, if you're on eBay Live, we've got some open spots that we're going to auction off, so you guys can grab those if you're interested. A couple teams that are available. I hope you guys had a great Tuesday so far, and I'm excited to see if we can cap it off for you guys today. As we take a look at our schedule, we've got three breaks on hand for you all today. Break number 803 is going to be our score megas. We got four mega boxes of score, and we currently have Houston, New Orleans, and the Jets available in there. Then we're going to move on to 804, probably about at the 52-hour mark, for five Donruss blasters. And then we're going to finish off the night with 805, five of those Costco Donruss blasters. So which Donruss format is better? Well, we'll talk about that tonight. We'll see how it shakes out. We'll see if the blasters perform better or if the bundles perform better. The bundles already have a leg up because they're going to have five of those oversized downtown. So the blasters got some uphill work to do, but we will see how that works. So that is what we have on tap today. Again, we're estimating those times because depending on my flow, I might kick right through those pretty quickly. But in general, we look to probably start the Donruss blasters around 8:50, 9 o'clock Central. And then we'll look to do the Donruss Costco bundles probably around somewhere between 9:45, 10 Central, depending on how quickly we get through the other two. So thank you guys for joining in. Again, we do have a few spots available. And what we're going to do is in the first break 803, the score mega boxes, for an opening bid of 250, you can get the Texans and the Saints. So two spots for 250. If you're in the breaks tonight, once the transaction goes through, we can help it adjust shipping to your previous spots. If it's brand new in there, then there will be an initial shipping cost. Rain's in. Hey, Rain, what's going on? Welcome in. Grabbing some spots. Love it. So you're getting the Texans and the Saints in the score mega break for 803. And then we've got one more auction that we're going to go live here as well. And this is going to be the New York Jets in all three breaks. So you get the Jets in score, the Jets in both Donruss breaks. And it'll be 350. We'll do a starting bid for that. So all three Jet spots tonight for 350. Rain's all over it. Rain, we appreciate you. Glad to have you in. Hope you're doing well today. All right. Hey, that couldn't have been easier. Nolan, if you can throw Rain's name in those open spots for me, that would be awesome. Everyone, give Nolan a shout for us. He's working with me today. We are going to rip some of that football cardboard gold, and we're going to see if we can get you guys some great stuff. So, without further ado, let me switch off of our schedule. Let me switch on to our team breaks, and let's get into our evening. First break number 803. We're going to be doing four of these score mega boxes. I'm going to get the first two out and the packs out. We will rip those two. We'll play the hit counter. And then you guys will have a chance to lock in your predictions, and we will then get to the second half. Chad, what's going on? We'll get some smoke for you. So welcome in, guys. If you're joining us on eBay, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're joining us on the tube, welcome in. Hope you guys are having a great day. Again, we've got four boxes of these score. And I want to say, Steve-O, thanks for grabbing the Cardinals and the Falcons. Adley, good luck on the Ravens and the Bills. Steve-O, the Panthers. Ricardo, going to get after the Bears. Steve, the Bengals. Adley, the Browns. Nathan, the Cowboys. Adley, the Broncos. Steve, the Lions. Adley, the Packers. Rain just grabbed the Texans. Clay with the Colts. Chad, the Jaguars. There's empty box number 2. Chad's got the Jaguars. Todd's got the Chiefs. Ricardo, the Raiders. Doug, the Chargers. Adley, the Rams. We've got Matt with the Dolphins, Reed with the Vikes, D-Rock, the Patriots. Rain's got the Saints as well. Just grab those. Jerry grabbed the Giants. Rain grabbed the Jets. James L. the Eagles. Doug J. the Steelers. Steve-O with the Niners. Matt with the Seahawks. The Buccaneers going to Steve. Todd with the Titans. And Thomas with Washington. Guys, thank you for grabbing all those spots. Thanks to Rain, we are now full on all of our breaks. So appreciate you guys filling it in. Oh, yeah, Lou, those are your chats. You just missed it, man. Sorry about that. You can get in a bidding war with Rain if you want to try and get after those spots. But welcome in, Lou. Great to see you. Again, welcome in, guys, on eBay and YouTube. I hope you guys are doing fantastic today. I want to thank for all you guys that hung out with Marty and Max last night. Celebrating break number 800. The numbers just keep getting bigger. And at the rate we're going, we're going to be pushing that 1,000 mark awfully quickly. And we're going to do something real fun for break number 1,000, I think. But thank you guys for allowing us to get to 800 breaks and counting. Thanks for hanging out last night with Marty, for those of you that did. Congrats on those that got some good hits last night. And we hope to replicate some great stuff for y'all tonight. Let's talk about the hit counter now for these 4 mega boxes of score. How the hit counter works, if you guys are new to us, welcome to the Card Lines family. We play a hit counter that's going to help you get a chance at some free stuff. All you got to do is tell us which of these 4 players we are going to hit the most cards of in this 4 megabox break, and what the total of all 4 players is going to be. For this one, I went with second-year quarterbacks that I feel like we do see quite a bit when we break score. So the second-year quarterbacks are Bo Nix, Drake May, Caleb Williams, and Jaden Daniels. So you tell us which of those 4 second-year quarterback class is going to show up the most in this break, as well as the total of all 4 of them combined, how many cards we're going to get of them. If you get the player correct, you're going to get a leprechaun that's going to run for you for some free stuff at the end of the night. If you get the total correct, within one in either direction, you're going to get a leprechaun as well. And I'm seeing some predictions of 3 and 4, guys. You're going to want to jump that up. That's 4 players, 4 mega boxes. I truly hope we're going to get more than 4 on there. So just so if it's your first time with us, it's the total of all 4 players is the number guess you're making. So you would say Drake May, and then you'd say 13 of all of them combined. And if you get Drake May correct, you get a leprechaun. If you get within 1, so 12, 13, or 14, then you would get a leprechaun as well. There we go. All right, guys. Getting in there. So welcome in, guys. Play along on the hit counter. There is no purchase necessary to do so. It's just part of the fun of the night. If you're in one of the breaks tonight and you make a prediction and we don't quite know who you are yet, just pop in the chat too what team you're connected to and what break. If you're not in any of our breaks and you're just hanging out with us, first of all, that's still super awesome. Thank you. But if you're not in any of our breaks and we haven't shipped to you before, all you got to do is just let us know how we can get you your stuff if you win. Probably best way is, instead of putting your address in the chat, send me an email, jeff@cardlines.com, if you would think we don't have your email or your address yet. So if you win something, we would then have your address to ship it to you. And it's that easy. So here we go. Let's get into our first box and see how we do. We're going to start out rookie Damian Martinez for the Seahawks for Matt is going to be our first card. Landon Jackson for the Bills. We got a Jaden Daniels celebration insert. So right away, those quarterbacks are on the board. Jaden Daniels gets on early. Brian Burns on the sack attack. First ballot Hall of Fame Marshall Faulk for the Rams. Our first red proof card is going to be Raheem Mostert for the Raiders. Congrats, Ricardo. We got Al Toon for the Jets. Rain, congrats. There's Mathis, Justin Simmons, Breece Hall, Deshaun Watson for the Browns, and Vinny Testaverde for the Browns. A couple of Browns quarterbacks there. Will Anderson Jr., Malata for the Eagles. Terrell Suggs, little T Suggs for the Ravens. There's Sam Darnold, Stephon Diggs, Westbrook Erkine for the Dolphins. We got some more rookies here. We got Jalen Milroe for the Seahawks. Tyler Show for the Saints. Congratulations to the Saints spots. League leaders, Saquon Barkley. Throwbacks, Calvin Ridley. Jerry Jeudy, Max Crosby, and Zach Charbonnet for the Seahawks. Is our first chunk of cards there. Here's Quinyon Mitchell, Rashee Rice, James Cook, Jonathan Stewart, Drew Bledsoe for the Bills, hanging upside down. Malik Booker, Jaleel McLaughlin. Some more rookies for Tennessee. We got Xavier Restrepo, Jordan James for the Niners. There's a Westbrook Erkine League Leaders for the Titans. And here's a Caleb Williams Throwbacks for the Bears. So congrats, Ricardo, on a Caleb insert. And Caleb goes on the hit counter. We're up to 2 on that right now. We got a number card pretty quickly here, guys. It's going to be Van Ginkel. 171 out of 499 on the gold sparkle for the Vikings. So Reed, congratulations. You got a first numbered card of the evening, and is a Van Ginkel to 499. It's a sweet looking card. Congratulations, Reed, getting us going. We got a red proof rookie of Tez Johnson for the Buccaneers. Steve-O, that's a pretty good one. Nice rookie for the Buccaneers. Jalen Polk on the red for the Patriots. Willie Galtz. Christian Watson for the Packers. Roma Dunes, James Conner. Terry McLaurin. Mark Gastineau. Wan'Dale Robinson. Some guys hanging upside down here. We got Brock Bowers. Eli Manning. Roshan Johnson. Some rookies. We got Malachi Starks for the Ravens. Kobe Bryant for the Falcons. Throwbacks, Cade Otton. And here's a score throwback card, rookie Emeka Egbuka for Tampa Bay. So, Steve, the rookie quarterbacks for Tampa Bay are going to come hanging for you. There's Dortch on the red proof for the Cardinals. Donovan McNabb, Jalen Warren, Michael Wilson, Chris Godwin, Quentin Johnson, Audric Esteem. Brian Urlacher for the Bears, Bucky Irvin for the Bucks, Mean Joe Green for the Steelers. Some more rookies, Devin Neal for the Saints, Curtis Rourke for the Niners. There's a celebration of one of the 24 quarterbacks that I didn't put on the hit counter, Michael Penix Jr. There's a celebration, Max Crosby. Derwin James Jr., kicker alert, Matt Ariza. And there's Jay Jets for the Vikings. Oop, and Trevor Lawrence, T-Law almost hung on to Jefferson there. Almost missed that guy. We got Lattimore. Tyreek Hill for the Dolphins. Travarius Ward, the Colts. There's MVP Lamar Jackson for the Ravens. Adley. Jahmyr Gibbs, the guy just flies down the field for the Lions. And Montez Sweat for the Titans. Some more rookies. Mike Green for the Ravens. Jelon Walker for the Falcons. Celebration, Trey McBride, tight end for the Cardinals. Sack Attack, Van Ginkel. Barry Sanders on the first ballot for the Lions. Here's TJ Hawkinson for the Vikings on the red. Ricky Pearsall, Braylon Allen, Jalen Waddle. And there's our second Caleb Williams of the break. So Caleb goes to 2 on the hit counter. We're up to 3. Geno Stone, Dexter Sr. for the Bears. There's Doug Williams for the Buccaneers. Aiden Hutchinson. Roquan Smith. Sam Laporta. Rookies, Jade Barron for the Broncos. And Colson Loveland for the Bears. Congrats, Ricardo. Then Kyle McCord as well. Rookie for the Eagles, James L. We got Kinchins on the league leaders for the Rams. Garrett Wilson throwbacks for the Jets. Rondé Barber. Kobe Bryant, Grady Jarrett, Denzel Ward, Tyrone Tracy, Chase Brown, Drake London, Eddie Pinheiro, kicker alert again, Jonnu Smith. Rookies, Cal Manahai. And we got a patch of Trevor Lawrence zoned in for the Jaguars. Congratulations, Chad. There's a little smoke, maybe even a little fire for you. Congratulations on a Trevor Lawrence zoned in patch. You got the Jaguars teal there. It's a pretty sweet card. Congrats, Chad. We'll take it. Kyle Van Noy. Ashton Genty on a throwback score rookie for the Las Vegas Raiders. Ricardo, congratulations on the Genty. Kicker alert in the red, Borregales for the Patriots. Mathis for the Colts. The Magic Man, Don Mikowski for the Packers. Adley, there you go. Your break is complete. McFadden, Zach Ertz, Josie Jewell, Josh Jacobs, Amari Cooper, CJ Mosley, John Elway, Aaron Jones, Eric Iomenor for Tennessee, Damian Martinez again for Seattle. So that's our first duplicate on a rookie there. Here's Kirby Joseph, league leaders for the Lions. Devon Chain throwbacks. Here's Raheem Mostert on the red proof. Kenneth Walker, Greg Russo, Trey Benson, Mapu. There's Jordan Love for the Packers. Raheem Mostert again. Jonathan Stewart, Adam Thielen for the Panthers. He's on the Vikings now, of course. Al Toon, Jalen Polk. Some rookies, Terrence Ferguson for the Rams. And another Ashton Genty for the Raiders. Congratulations again, Ricardo. Jack Sawyer, rookie for the Steelers. Congrats, Doug. Will Campbell, first round pick for the Patriots. Nice one. D-Rock. Cameron Williams for the Eagles. Mike Evans. CeeDee Lamb on the throwbacks. Myles Garrett on the sack attack. This guy, I said it last week, and I think it's going to happen. He was at 15 sacks. He got 3 more this weekend. He's at 15 and a half. I think he's at 18 and a half sacks on the season with a lot of games left. The sack single season record's 22 and a half, I think. That is in danger. I think Myles Garrett's going to beat the single season sack record. He might get close to 30 at the rate he's going. Michael Vick. Micah Parsons. The Packers are hoping he starts to do what Garrett's doing. Zay Flowers, Tank Dell, Richardson, Mark Andrews, Speed, Jonathan Taylor tearing up the league, and Aeneas Williams. And that finishes up our first box of Score Mega. We did get a patch in there, which is nice. It's not a guaranteed hit for Mega Box, but I could say pretty confidently I would expect us to walk away with at least 50% hit rate on these Megas, if not 100% hit rate, but I can't guarantee that. They will more than likely be patches. The other thing is, too, I did not list a NAL specific spot, partly because it's just so hit or miss. We did a 6 blaster box break a couple weeks ago, and we got 1 NAL player in it, right? We did a 5 blaster box break before that and got like 10. And so I just don't like listing it when I don't feel like you're going to get any cards. So what we'll do, if we do hit any of those NIL players in here, even if it's an autograph, we're going to randomize it off between all the buyers on here. And that way it just makes it a little more added fun for you all. Again, I could sell the NIL spot, and more than likely somebody would put a few bucks or more on it. We've seen more go on it. But I don't like doing that, considering that, more than likely you might spend $10 and then end up getting, like I said, like 2 cards. And we always take care of anyone that happens to, but if I can avoid making it happen, I like to do that. And then that way, if we do get them, then there's that bonus for everyone else. So it's kind of one of the things we always say. Obviously it's a business. We're not here to lose money, but we're here to make it as much about the hobby as we can. And so We don't like putting stuff up where we're not confident that you're going to get some kind of decent return back. So we'll see what happens if we get any of those NIL spots. There's going to be those other two. We'll get to those in a second. Let's take a look at where we wound up on the hit counter. After the first box, we got to 3. 2 Caleb Williams, 1 Jaden Daniels. No Nix or May yet, but I would fully expect that to change. Box number 2, we're going to start out with Mason Graham, rookie for the Browns. Adley, there you go. There's Jack Beck for the Raiders. And Harold Fannin Jr., rookie for the Browns. So Adley, a couple Browns rookies for you. There's Raheem Sanders for the Chargers for Doug. Kirby Joseph on the league leaders. Devon Chain on the throwbacks. Celebrations Barkley. Here's a red proof rookie of Trevor Etienne for the Panthers. So Steve-O, congrats on the Trevor Etienne red rookie. Here's a red proof Adam Thielen for the Panthers. Jerome Ford, we got the genesis of him in Mosaic the other night. That was Sunday. That was awesome. J.K. Dobbins, Run CMC, Anthony Munoz, David Montgomery, Sherwood, JSN for the Seahawks, Jamar Chase, Edgerrin James, Pat Freiermuth. Some more rookies. There's a second Landon Jackson for the Bills. Here's a second Jalen Milroe for the Seahawks. Here's another Saquon Barkley celebration. Leonard Williams sack attack. Anthony Richardson celebration. There's some Honey Bijan Robinson for the Falcons. DK. Jaden Reed. Pittman Jr. TJ Hawkinson. Rashawn Gary. Madison. Kyler Murray. Malachi Corley. And Kyron Williams for the Rams. Some more rookies for the Texans. We got Jaden Higgins. Rain, congrats. Nick Emenwari for the Seahawks. And here's Quinshawn Junkins, rookie for the Browns. So box 2 has brought out some of those Browns rookies for Adley. Adley, congratulations. Celebration, Nico Collins. There's Tua. Joe Burrow on the league leaders. Ken Anderson. Rich Gannon. David Njoku losing his job to Fannin. Jared Goff. There's Jaden Daniels for the Washington Commanders. Thomas, congrats. So JD5 goes to 2 on the hit counter. We're up to 4 on that one. There's Dak Prescott, Saquon Barkley, Johnson, Jacoby Myers. Some more rookies. We got Tyler Williams for the Lions. Chris Boswell on the league leaders. A little kicker alert for the Steelers there. Bucky Irvin throwback. There's Baker Mayfield for the Bucks. Trent Green. DJ Moore. DeAndre Swift. DJ Moore, by the way, I still got a bone to pick with him. This guy didn't make a catch for like 4 weeks. And he kept getting me 0.0 points in fantasy football. And then I benched him last week and he scored 2 touchdowns. I do not like this guy. Ricardo, get this card out of here. I don't like DJ Moore. DeAndre Swift. T. Higgins. Alex Highsmith. Debo Samuel. McMillan for the Bucks. Mooney for the Falcons. Eli Manning again. And Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. We got Khalil Mullings for the Titans. Will Howard, rookie quarterback for the Steelers. Doug, congrats. Phil Maffa, rookie for the Cowboys. Sack attack Lawrence. Darrell Green on the first ballot. Is a red proof of Mapu for the Patriots and Stewart for the Panthers. Robert Brazil for the Oilers, aka the Texans. Tony Dorsett. Blake Corum. Puka Nakua. Stingley. Vince Young. Warren Moon. Ozzie Newsome. AJ Brown. Brock Bowers is a nice rookie for the Colts. Tyler Warren. Congratulations to Clay on the Tyler Warren. We got another patch, guys. It's going to go to Todd with the Titans. It's a zoned in Jeffrey Simmons, and it's actually a sweet patch. It's some of the, looks like some of the numbering. You got the white with stitches and some of the blue in there. That's a really cool patch, actually. Jeffrey Simmons, and it's numbered, guys. 11 out of 100. 11 out of 100 on the very cool patch for the Titans zoned in. Yeah, very, very cool. What's up, Max? How you doing? Welcome in. Very cool patch for the Titans. Nice double stitching there. Jeffrey Simmons to 100. Congratulations again, Todd. 112 catches, rookie tight end, Brock Bowers. Oh, thanks, Max. Appreciate that. I thought Score did a great job this year. The hobby boxes were loaded. There's Mr. Rogers for the Jets, James Cook, Sinistril, Michael Penix Jr., Pacheco, Rashawn Gary, Medicine, DeForest Buckner, Buda Baker, Tucker Kraft, Dalton Hilliard for the Saints. Wow, I can't believe I didn't recognize him. Shamar Stewart for the Bengals, DJ Giddens for the Colts, Omari in Hampton. If I saw correctly, he's on his way back from injury, which could make the Chargers even better. So congratulations, Doug. I know you're an Omarian fan. Congratulations. There's Trevon Walker. Jalen Milroe on the throwback for the Seahawks. Congrats, Matt. We got Ollie Gordon on the red rookie for the Dolphins. Congrats, Matt, again. Jaden Reed on the red for the Pack. Speaking of the Chargers, there's Herbert and Winslow. Tony Pollard. And there's a Bo Nix getting us on the hit counter board for the Broncos. He goes to 1. We go to 5 on the hit counter. There's Jordan Love, Mostert, and Hawkinson. Upside down, we got Aaron Jones. Yeah, he is cooking. We got Zacharias for the Bears. Nick Chubb for the Browns. Some rookies, we got Tyler Show again. And Devin Neal, back-to-back Saints rookies. Steve Young on the first ballot for the Niners. Celebration of Monroe St. Brown for the Lions. Peyton Wilson red for the Steelers. Ivan Pace Jr., Greg Dortch, Mathis, Buckner, Stingley, Vince Young, Warren Moon, Tyrann Mathieu, Joe Mixon, and who is that? Parker Washington for the Jaguars. 49ers rookie quarterback Curtis Rourke, Malachi Starks for the Ravens. We got Saquon on the throwbacks for the Eagles. Celebration Sam Darnold with the Vikings on this one. And another numbered card. It's going to go to the Jets, Rain. It is Brady Cook, quarterback, 380 out of 499 on the Gold Sparkle rookie. Very cool card. Brady Cook to 499. Rain grabbing the Jets. Congratulations. That is a very cool gold there. I wish it was the gold out of 50, but it's the gold out of 499 version. But congrats, Rain. That's awesome. There's a red proof of Madison for the Dolphins. There's Justin Simmons, Breece Hall, Deshaun Watson, Puka Nacua, T. Higgins, Alex Highsmith, Kincaid, Darren Woodson, Keon Coleman. For the Jaguars, we've got our first Travis Hunter sighting. Not signing. He didn't sign with anyone. Sighting. Congrats, Chad. Travis Hunter. We got Ja'Cory Brooks for the Commanders. Bonito on the sack attack for the Broncos. Dickerson. Mark Rippon on the red. McKinney. Isaiah Likely. Stevenson. Joshua Carty, kicker for the Rams. Amon-Ra for the Lions. Lenoir for the 49ers. There's McMillan again for the Buccaneers. Mooney again for the Falcons. And Dalton Hilliard again for the Saints. So that is box number 2 in the books. As I get the next 2 boxes out, it is going to be time. Go Lions. All right. I have to only like that so much because I'm a Packer fan. But the Lions, at some point, they got so much talent on their team. See if they can figure it out. They were so close last year. Heartbreak for you Lions fans to watch them not make it, because last year was one of their best opportunities to get to the Super Bowl. So again, we are at that halfway point. So we're at the point where you got to lock in your hit counter predictions. And again, all you got to do is just pick which of the 4 players is going to show up the most in the break, and then what the total of all 4 is going to be. Now, sadly, they've only come out to play 5 times. Good news is that's not the rookies. It's second year, so it's not as bad there. But I think I was telling everyone, oh, don't go 4 or 5, go double digits. And I still think we'll end up in double digits. There's empty box number 4. I still think we'll end up in double digits, but those guys did not come to play the way I expected them to. However, it only takes a little bit of a few parallels because, for example, I know Bo Nix has the throwbacks parallel that he's in. So does Drake May. I think Drake May has a celebrations. Caleb Williams has the throwbacks insert for sure. Jaden Daniels has the celebrations insert, which we already saw. So one of these guys, we can get, some of their inserts get hot, and then boom, that's how we can jump up really, really quickly. But you've got, while I'm opening this box up here, to get your prediction in, which player we're going to get the most of, and the total of all 4. And again, if you get the player correct, you're going to get a leprechaun that's going to be assigned in your name. And that leprechaun's going to run on your behalf later tonight for some free stuff. And if you get the total number correct, within 1 in either direction, you're going to get leprechaun as well. So it's a little horseshoes and hand grenades approach here. If the break had ended at those 2 boxes, if 5 was the total, that would have mean your prediction of 4, 5, or 6 would have gotten a leprechaun. So in the end, horseshoes and hand grenade style, you just got to get within 1 in either direction of your prediction, and you'll get another leprechaun running in your favor, just like that. Yeah, I think we had a pact in there or something. There was something thick. I gotta tell you, these Score Mega Box packs are not giving these cards up easily today. The foil on it they're like super strong, actually. All right. So, Nolan, when you get a chance, close up the hit counter. Good luck on your predictions, guys. Here we go. Box number 3. Not a bad rookie to start us off with Travion Henderson for the Patriots. D-Rock, congrats. There's Connerly Jr. for the Commanders, Thomas. There's Kinchins again on the league leaders for the Rams. Garrett Wilson on the throwbacks. Braylon Allen on the red proof. Isaiah Likely Stevenson. There's Trent Dilfer for the Ravens. Joe Cribbs. Teddy Bruschi. Theo Johnson. Jamison Williams. Nick Bolton. Nick Bonito. And Sweat. For the Browns, we got Mason Graham, rookie lineman. Jack Beck for the Raiders. Jahmyr Gibbs on the league leaders for the Lions. Cooper DeJean on the throwbacks for the Eagles, James L. Jahdae Barron on the red, rookie for the Broncos. Zach Ertz, not Scott, Zach Ertz. Rondé Barber, Cody Bryant, Sherwood, JSN, Valdez Scantling, Pat Freiermuth, Dalton Schultz, Jalen Coker for the Panthers. There's Brian Thomas Jr. Some more rookies for the Chargers. We got Sanders, Princely Yellen for the Panthers. Eric Dickerson on the first ballot, Richardson on the celebrations, and Kate Otten on the throwbacks. We got Jimmy Smith, Xavier Legette, Chuba Hubbard, Alvin Kamara, Demario Douglas, Jalen Tolbert, Marlon Humphrey, Nick Bolton, Bonito, Montrez Sweat. For the Niners, we got Michael Williams, Kevin Winston Jr. for the Titans, There's a Brian Thomas Jr. on the throwbacks for the Jaguars. Chad, that's a nice one. Celebrations Van Ginkel. A red proof of Don the Magic Man Mikowski for the Packers. Adley, congrats. Ken Houston for the Oilers/Texans. Rico Dowdle. Justin Fields. Marvin Harrison Jr. Garrett Wilson. William Andrews on the black and white. Jahmyr Gibbs. Lamar Jackson. Drake London. And Eddie Pinheiro. Max, I do go to some card shows. Not as much as I would like to, because most weeks I'm going all week during the days and usually 3 nights a week breaking. So a lot of times I'm trying to save my weekends for family time, and I coach youth sports, so I'm always, coaching practice or games or tournaments or things like that. So I don't go to as many shows as I'd like to. I go to some as a participant, and I've done a couple this year where I had a table at shows, but not too often. How about you? There's Jadon Blue for the Cowboys. Derek Harmon for the Steelers. We got another patch, and it's going to be a good one for the Cowboys. Nathan, it's Micah Parsons on a zoned-in patch. Congratulations to the Cowboys. Adley's a little jealous, saying, hey, he's a Packer now. Give him to me. But we got to give him to the Cowboys. Nathan, congratulations on Micah Parsons patch. That's the other thing I like about Score, too, is that when you get the patches, they actually have, and I know, probably this is not game worn, no, but the patches, like autos and mem cards in Score, you can get the veterans like Micah Parsons, where in other sets, you only get the rookies, and it's like lottery ticket rookies, right? Most of them are the unknown. So I like in Score that you can get patches of a guy like Micah Parsons. Super cool. Congrats, Nathan. That's awesome. There's Walker for the Jags. Jalen Milroe again on the throwback for the Seahawks. Holston Loveland for the Bears on the red proof. Rookie, congratulations to Ricardo on the Colston Loveland. Red proof rookie. Same thing. Yeah, just busy with things on the weekends, right? Riley Moss. There's Dontavian Wicks. Singletary Brooks. We've got Hines Allen, Devon Chain, Jonnu Smith, bunch of Dolphins in a row there. Aiden Hutchinson, Roquan Smith. The Texans are going to get another Jaden Higgins. Emin Worry for the Seahawks again. Here's DK Metcalf on the throwbacks. And that is with Seattle before he was with Pittsburgh yet. Celebration, there's my guy TJ Watt for Doug. I'm losing my voice a little bit, so I couldn't do that one as strong as I usually do. We've got Travis Kelce on the Chiefs. Eddie, welcome in. Most of our breaks, we do auctions on eBay that are 5-day auctions. So today's breaks that we're doing is 3 football breaks. Were breaks that actually closed just about an hour and a half ago. They started last week. They closed today. So pop onto eBay, search up Card Lines Breaks, save us as a seller, and you'll get notified when we have new listings come up. But also, we've got auctions up for coming breaks into next week, and more are going to be loading in the next couple days. So check that all out. And sometimes we do live shows too in December. We're going to do, I'll tell everyone more about this next week when we get back from Thanksgiving holiday. But in December, we're going to do some brunch time breaks where we're going to do 2 weeks of live breaks during the brunch hour. When we do live breaks, you can get those live on eBay Live to make your bids. But how you get in the breaks, most notably, is to make sure you check us out on eBay and find our auctions and bid on them early and often. So I hope that helps answer. And Max, happy Thanksgiving to you, man. We've got Chris Long, Hunter Henry, Trey Hendrickson. There's Jaden Daniels. So our hit counter, we didn't forget about the hit counter. Jaden takes the lead, goes to 3. That puts us at 6 for those 24 quarterbacks. There's CeeDee Lamb, Chris Boswell. Here's Devontae Adams, Troy Franklin, Tyler Algier, Brian Urlacher. Here's another rookie for the Browns, Quinshon Junkins. This guy can truck on the field. He's going to be a good one, I think, for the Browns. Congratulations to Adley on that one. For the Jaguars, we got By Shell Tootin. Congrats, Chad. I love saying his name. Josh Jacobs, throwbacks for the Packers. And Mason Graham on the throwback rookie for the Browns. So congrats again, Adley. We got another numbered card. This time it's Steve-O, the Buccaneers. It's going to be the gold sparkle to $4.99, 210 to $4.99. It is Rondé Barber from the Buccaneers. Congratulations, Steve-O. Rondé Barber to $4.99 on the gold sparkle, gold glitter. Congratulations, Steve. Rondé Barber. 210 out of $4.99. Devontae Adams on a red proof for the Rams, Adley. Here's Kelsey again. Mikowski. McFadden. Hank Bigsby. Munoz. Montgomery. Bucky Irvin. Mean Joe Green again. Joe Morris. We got Shamar Stewart, rookie for the Bengals. There's another Tyler Warren for the Colts. Congrats, Clay, and another Tyler. Here's Burrow, league leaders. DJ Moore on the throwbacks. We all know how I feel about him. Aeneas Williams for the Cardinals. Wilson for the Cards. Willie Gault. Watson for the Pack. Buckner. Stingley, Vince Young. Russell Wilson. Alec Pierce. Khalil Mack. And Casper for the Raiders. We got Kalel Mullings, rookie for the Titans. Will Howard again for the Steelers. Brock Bowers on the celebrations. Myles Garrett on the sack attack. Cameron Dicker, the kicker, for the Chargers on the red proof. Doug, congrats. Roma Dunes for the Bears. Pearsall. Braylon Allen. Jalen Waddle, Warren Moon. Puka Nacua, T. Higgins. Tua. Tyler Bass. Doug Williams. Some more rookies for the Cowboys. We got Phil Maffa. And Tylik Williams again. Doubles there for the Cowboys and Lions. There's Ken Houston for the Texans/Oilers. Jamar Chase, league leaders. Michael Penix Jr. celebrations. Michael Vick. Micah Parsons. Zay Flowers. Alex Highsmith. Debo. David Njoku. Jared Goff. Speed. Jonathan Taylor. And Aeneas Williams. And that finishes our third of 4 boxes. And I'll tell you, I'm a little disappointed in these 2024 quarterbacks. This hit counter lately has really been eluding me. I thought for sure. I feel like every time we've done score, I've gotten a bunch of Bo Nix and Drake May cards. And so I'm a little bit confused right now as to where these guys are hiding on us. We're doing okay for some of the rookies. I would say definitely if I'm sitting there in Jerry's shoes for the Giants right now, I'm hoping for some cards, right, Jerry? The Giants haven't come out to play very much for us, and our 24 quarterbacks haven't come out to play for us. But we've got another box here to get some loot together and hopefully get you guys up there. A lot of you guys are kind of right around that 9, 10, 11 spot, so I'm hoping that hit counter can warm up a little bit, get some of these guys in. For the Patriots, D-Rock, I'd love to get you a nice Drake May parallel or a red proof or something. Let's see what we can do. But we've got one more box to roll here in our 4 mega boxes of score. We have gotten a patch so far in each box, so let's hope we can do that again in box 4. And some very stiff packs, which I guess is a good thing because it probably means it's helping keep the cards in much better shape. If the pack is that stiff, it's not going to ding up corners very easily. There's a nice thick patch. I think we thick pack. I think we have a patch in there that's going to come out pretty early. Yeah, Jerry's like, yeah, man, come on. But Jerry, I know you've been with us for a little while now, so no matter how we do here, we're going to make sure we get you taken care of a little bit, whether it's some fun extra cards, a skunk pack, something, because your Giants have not answered the call for you right now. So we'll see what we can do for you. But let's see if box 4 can bring us some love. All right, so we're at 6 on the hit counter with Jaden Daniels in the lead right now at 3. Here we go, guys. Good luck on the last box. Josh Simmons for the Chiefs. Winning stool for the Chiefs. So some new faces. We'll take this. Eric Dickerson. I think this is like our 6th Anthony Richardson celebration. So congrats to the Colts. Clay, I hope you're a Richardson fan because you got a lot of them. Tyrone Tracy on the red proof. Hey, there's something for the Giants, Jerry. That's a little something for you. We'll warm it up from here. Roma Dudes, Pearsall, Braylon Allen, Van Ginkel, Antonio Gates, Mark Rippon, Mapu for the Patriots, Hooker, Drew Bledsoe, Jonathan Stewart. Chiefs with another rookie. It's a heavy Chiefs rookie right now. Jalen Royals. Todd, congrats. And there's Drake May parallel for the Patriots. Congratulations. One of the hottest quarterbacks in football right now, D-Rock. It's about time Drake May answered the call. We've got everyone accounted for on the hit counter now. We're up to 7, guys. Nick Bonito. Kamani Vidal on the red foil for the Chargers. Jalen Warren, Wilson, Willie Gault, Watson, Dicker the kicker, Josh Downs, TJ Watts, Jacoby Myers, Jamar Chase, Jaleel McLaughlin. The Falcons, we got rookie James Pierce Jr., Donovan Jackson for the Vikings, RJ Harvey for the Broncos. Congrats, Adley, on that one. And there's a Giants rookie, Antoine Wells Jr. So the Giants are heating up a little bit. The Falcons, Steve-O, you're going to get a second patch. How about a star patch? Stars. Drake London with the black jersey patch there. Congratulations, Steve-O. Second patch of the break for you, I think. Yep. Drake London patch. Congrats, Steve. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs for the Lions. Cooper DeJean for the Eagles. Phil Maffa, rookie red for the Cowboys. T-Law, James Jr., McNabb, Joshua Carty, Amonra, Lenoir, Roshan Johnson, Saquon, Dak Prescott. Some more rookies. The Browns are going to get a little bit of action here. Shedeur Sanders took over the starting role and threw an absolute laser down the field for his first touchdown. Congratulations to the Browns. Spot Adley on a Shedeur. His card stock is going to skyrocket, I think, if he can keep playing well. Then how about a Matthew Golden for the Packers, Adley? Congratulations. I don't know that he should be top-loaded at this point, but he's a Packer, and I just did it. So there we go. Adley, congrats. We got Josh Jacobs on the throwbacks. Another Mason Graham throwback rookie for the Browns. We got Robert Spillane, linebacker for the Patriots on the red proof. Zach Charbonnet, Matariza, J-Jets, Robinson Jr., Fred Warner. There's Josh Allen for the Bills. We hadn't seen him yet. Congrats, Adley. Darnell Mooney, Jalen McMillan, Brock Bowers, Eli Manning. For the Bears, we got rookie Kyle Monahai. For the Broncos, Jade Barron. Here's another Ken Houston first ballots. Jamar Chase, league leaders. Denzel Ward on the red proof for the Browns. Dortch, Mathis, Justin Simmons, Breece Hall, George Karlaftis, Golden Tate, Taysom Hill, Budda Baker, Nick Chubb, and Zacharias for the Bears. For the Eagles, we got Cameron Williams, rookie, and Mason Taylor, rookie for the Jets. Rain, congrats. Brock Bowers on the celebration. Myles Garrett, sack attack. We got Will Howard, a rookie, red proof for the Steelers. Congrats, Doug. So this is, I think, the third or fourth of Will Howard, but there's a nice red proof rookie of him. Here's Jaden Reed for the Pack. Pittman Jr., Ivan Pace, DeAndre Hopkins, Taylor, Calvin Ridley, Aaron Jones, Aiden O'Connell, Dave Craig for the Seahawks. There's Tucker Kraft again for the Pack. The Steelers going to get Jack Sawyer. The Patriots are Will Campbell. Here's another Joe Burrow, league leaders. DJ Moore on the throwbacks. And a JJ McCarthy blue sparkle for the Vikings, 356 out of 399. Congratulations, Reed. That's 2 numbered cards for the Vikings in this break. You got the Van Ginkel to start, and we got, that just cracked. And we got JJ McCarthy to 399 on the blue. Keith, no Daniel Jones yet. McCarthy to 399. Congratulations, Reed. Here is Alex Anzalone. Red proof for the Lions. There's Benson, Bijan, DK Metcalf, Jordan Addison, Rashad White, Rashid Shaheed. There's Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. We're in the 4th box of this 4th box break. There's a Drake May for our hit counter. So Drake May starting to answer the call. He goes to 2. We get up to 8. John Elway. For the Rams, Terrence Ferguson. And another Raiders, Ashton Genty. So congratulations, Ricardo, getting one more Ashton Genty out of the way. Jonathan Greenway, Travis Hunter again for the Jaguars. Congratulations, Chad. Another Travis Hunter sighting for you. Christian McCaffrey on the red proof for the Niners. It's Christian Gonzalez, Kenneth Walker, Greg Russo, Chase Brown, Chris Jones, George Kittle, Joe Horn, Joe Thomas for the Browns. There's Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs. Daniel Hunter. Couple more rookies left. We got Mike Green for the Ravens and Jelon Walker for the Falcons. Here's a JSN throwbacks. Lamar Jackson celebrations. Jaden Reed on the throwback, and that's a red foil. If you notice the score, it's silver on that one, and it's red on this one. Nothing else difference besides that, just a red foil parallel. But congrats, Adley, on that. Here's King Henry for the Ravens. The Bus, Jerome Bettis, Cortland Sutton, Josh Jacobs, Amari Cooper, Denzel Ward, Tyrone Tracy, Alex Anzalone, Vidal, and Tyler Boyd. Couple more rookies. We got Colson Loveland for the Bears, Kyle McCord for the Eagles, DK, TJ Watt celebration. There's one more Jaden Daniels celebration. So he goes to 4 and might end up winning the hit counter. I'll pop that up real quick. That's where we're at now. 4. We got the other guys at 2 and Nick's at 1. We're at 9 right now. Deshaun Watson, Jerry Jeudy, Max Crosby, Surtain, Teddy Bruschi, Theo Johnson, Jameson Williams, Brown Newsome, and Dalton Hilliard. Finish off our 4 mega boxes of score. There were some good ones. We got some good numbers. Jerry, we're no Giants. Well, one Giants rookie, but not a guy you were hoping for. So we're going to make sure we take care of you for the Giants. A couple other teams we're probably going to have to take care of a little extra bonus in there. But all things considered, not bad. We've got a whole bunch of stacks. This is just about 25% of the rookies and red foils and inserts that we're going to get all sleeved up before we send it out. I'll take a look here at what I did top load on the hits, so to speak. And we'll take a look at a replay. Oh, thanks, Sir Surf a lot. Appreciate that. So we did end up at 9. And we, yeah, of course, Jerry, of course. We ended up at 9 and Jaden Daniels with 4. So if I'm looking correctly here, I see...
There should be more below it.
Lou, you're going to get a Leprechaun for 10. Matt, you're getting a Leprechaun for JD. Sir Surf a lot. You got both nailed. Congratulations, JD and 9. Big stuff there, right on. Chad, you had JD. Unfortunately, We missed out on that one. CLM. Rain, you had JD. I missed out on 11, but you had JD. Jerry, we had you at 11. Max with May. And Williams 10. But Mr. Swap Me, you did get one for being within one of the hit numbers. So Lou, Matt, Sir Surf getting 2, Chad 1, Rain 1, and Mr. Swap Me. You guys each got leprechauns. They're going to race for you at the end of our 3 breaks for some packs and fun stuff. There we go. Get that back up there. All right. And let's take a look at the recap of what we got, and then we'll be switching on to Donruss. We did get a Travis Hunter throwback. Ashton Genty. The JJ McCarthy blue sparkle to $2.99 or $3.99. Will Howard on the red foil rookie. Matthew Golden, Shadur Sanders. A Drake London patch, and the foil is gold foil for what's that's worth. It's not numbered, but it's a gold foil. The gold sparkle to $4.99 Rondé Barber for the Bucks. Judkins, Colson Loveland on the red. A Micah Parsons patch, not too bad for the Cowboys. Another Travis Hunter. Brady Cook to $4.99 for the Jets on the gold sparkle. Hampton. Jeffrey Simmons was a cool patch there to 100 for the Titans. Judkins. Etienne on the red rookie. Genty. Trevor Lawrence on a zoned-in patch. Egbuka. Says Johnson on the red proof rookie. And Ben Ginkle to $4.99. So some good stuff there. Thank you guys so much for taking part in that break. When we look at our schedule now, we do move on to our second break. And it is now time, guys, to answer the question, which Donruss format is going to outperform the other. We're going to start with 5 of these guys, 5 of these blaster boxes, 90 cards per box. We're going to chase those downtowns and see if we can hit something big in there. Hopefully we get some mem cards and autos. Unfortunately, they used to be guaranteed in blasters. They're not anymore. But hopefully we can hit something for an auto or a mem card. And hopefully we can hit some downtowns out of here. But we'll see if these guys can outperform those Donruss bundles, the Costco ones, which is our third and final break of the evening. Of course, the Costco bundles have the oversized downtown, so they are leaps and bounds ahead in the lead right now. But blasters can be big. So we're going to be hitting up those blasters, and then we're going to finish up the evening with those bundles. So back to our list and on to Donruss. Well, I get so we got 5 boxes, and we're gonna do 3 as the halfway point for the hit counter. So we'll rip through 3 of them, and then you guys will have to lock in your hit counter predictions, and then we'll finish up the last 2. As we get going, I want to say thank you to Steve-O hitting up again. The Cardinals and Falcons. Adley's got the Ravens and the Bills. Steve the Panthers and the Bears. Adley the Bengals. So these guys are cornering the market right now on these guys. We got Steve with the Browns. Laura the Cowboys. Steve the Broncos. Steve the Lions. Adley the Pack. Terry the Texans. Adley with the Colts. D-Rock with the Jaguars. Todd the Chiefs again. Ricardo the Raiders again. Doug the Chargers again. Steve-O the Rams. Matt the Miami Dolphins. Steve the Vikings. Jason the Patriots. Clay the Saints. Jerry the Giants. Rain grabbed the Jets, not the Reds, the Jets. Kenneth with the Eagles. Doug the Steelers. Steve-O with the Niners. Matt the Seahawks. Kenneth's got the Bucks and the Titans. And Thomas has the Commanders once again. So guys, thank you so much for grabbing all the spots in this break. We are full on it. So we appreciate you. Oh, Rain, sorry I missed you. We'll get you on the Jets. Thanks for hanging with us for a little while, and thanks for grabbing the spots. So that's what we got for the teams, guys. Thank you for jumping into those. We take a look at our hit counter for this break. I'm going with the lesser exciting rookie quarterbacks. I don't know what I want to say there, but not the main guys, but sort of the next tier. So we're gonna go with Tyler Show, who took over the Saints starting job. We're gonna go with Quinn Ewers, the Dolphins rookie quarterback. Riley Leonard, the Colts rookie quarterback, who unfortunately got pushed down the chart because of Danny Dimes being so good so far this year. And then we've got Jalen Milroe of the Seahawks. Now, what's funny, guys, is watch. I pulled Jalen Milroe like crazy. In that score box, we had, I think, 3 Jalen Milroes. so now that I put him on the hit counter, Matt, he's probably not going to show up for us. But I'm hoping he does for you. So you guys, for the hit counter, all you got to do is tell us which of those 4 rookie quarterbacks we're going to get the most cards of in this 5 blaster box break, as well as then what the total of all 4 of those quarterbacks are going to be combined together. If you get that player spot correct, you're going to get a leprechaun, just like a bunch of people did in the last break. If you get the total of all 4 of them combined correct, within one in either direction of the guess or the guess head on, you're going to get a leprechaun as well. And again, there's no purchase necessary. If you were in the score break and you're still hanging with us, that's awesome. Play along on the hit counter. If you're ready, if you're joining us for the bundles break and you're not in this one yet, that's awesome. You can play in the hit counter. If you're in this break in the hit counter, if you're not in any of the breaks at all, but you just want to hang with us, pop a guess in the hit counter. And if you win, we're happy to send you something. So tell us which of the 4 quarterbacks we're going to get the most of and the total of all 4. And we will revisit that hit counter a couple times. So here we go. Serpalat's going with Milroe too. Prove me wrong. I hope you prove me wrong. Vita Vey for the Bucks is going to get us started. Kenneth, congrats on the first card. There's Jordan Addison, Brock Bowers, Jonathan Mingo. Our first rookie is going to be Cam Ward. So we didn't see him in score at all. Kenneth, congratulations, though. We got a Cam Ward on the board right away. It's all good, Lou. We appreciate you still hanging out with us. I think you were in some spots last night hanging with Marty, too, right? Appreciate that, man, as always. And we got Harmon, rookie for the Steelers. Here's Terry McLaurin, Michael Pittman, Xavier Worthy, Blake Groupie, kicker for the Saints. A throwback canvas rookie for the Bengals, Shamar Stewart. Adley, congrats. Here's Van Ginkel. We got a numbered card of him in the score break. Victor Cruz, Zach Bond, Steven Jackson, Jason Taylor, Richard Todd, J.K. Dobbins. There's Jaden Daniels. He was in our hit counter last time. And a red Ashton Genty for the Raiders. That's the type of stuff we're hoping to get from the red parallels. Congratulations, Ricardo. It's a nice red press proof Ashton Genty for you. The Chiefs, we got Josh Simmons. And we got Will. I should have put him on the hit counter too. I forgot about Will Howard. Because we got a lot of him last break, and we got one of him already now. So, Doug, congrats on the Will Howard. There's Josh Jacobs, Dwayne Bowe, Alexander Madison, Mapu, Tony Pollard. There's Joey Buckets, Mark Andrews, Tremaine Edwards, a kid reporter, JT, Jerome Ford, Algier, Njoku. Hey, there's our first rookie quarterback for the hit counter. It's Quinn Ewers for the Dolphins. Congratulations, Matt. There you go. We're on the board with an Ewers. And Oladejo, rookie for the Titans. Greg Russo, Donovan McNabb, TJ Hushmanzada, Byron Murphy. Upside down, we get a best of instant for the Bears. Odunze. Nico Collins, William Andrews, Natron Means, Graham Gano, CeeDee Lamb, Rex Grossman, Jim Kelly for the Bills, Jamar Chase. Some more rated rookie time. We got Devin Neal for the Saints, Clay. Jackson Dart, there we go, for the Giants, Jerry. Maybe we'll make up in Donruss what score didn't get for you. How about that? We'll see if we can like triple up on the Giants for you to make up for that. We're on the board with the Jackson Dart. Congratulations, Jerry. I'm happy to hit this one early for you, and hopefully it's a sign of a lot more to come in this break. There's Dak Prescott, Najee Harris, Warren Moon, Kenneth Gainwell starting to play well for the Steelers. Red Hot Rookies, Shedeur Sanders. That's a cool parallel. I don't think it's like case hit, but you definitely don't pull a lot of these out of too much Donruss. I think it's a blaster specific insert as well, but that's a really cool one for the Browns. So Steve, very, very nice. Shedeur Sanders took over the starting job this week. Congrats, Steve-O. Here's Xavier Legette, Dave Craig, Jalen McMillan, Javonte Williams, Jacoby Myers, J.J. McCarthy, T. Higgins, James Lofton. For the Packers, we got rookie Savion Williams, Bryce Young, Kyron Williams, Cade Otton, Marquise Brown, Jalen Polk. Here's a throwback rookie for the Colts, Adley. It's Tyler Warren on the throwback. Congratulations. Sackman, Myles Garrett, Malik Neighbors, TJ Hawkinson, Ty J. Spears, Brian Thomas, Russell Wilson, Okongwu for the Titans, Josh Downs. Some more rookies for the Texans. We got Jaden Higgins. Congrats, Terry. And Josiah Stewart for the Rams, Steve. We got a patch. Boom, right there. Calvin Ridley for the Tennessee Titans. Kenneth, congratulations. We got a Titans patch in the last break as well. It's a Donruss Threads. Calvin Ridley. Pretty cool patch, actually. I like the card. I like the I actually like the border on the side of this one. I think that's cool. Nice dark patch there. Calvin Ridley for the Titans. Congratulations, Kenneth. Kenneth Walker, Gibson, Tank Dell, DJ Moore. There's Jordan Love, Malachi Corley, Justin Fields, and Puka round off our first box. So we knocked a couple good rookies out of the first box. We got a patch out of the first box. That Shedeur Sanders was a great Hot Rookies patch on there. And we did get one on the hit counter. We got Quinn from the Dolphins. So I'll put that up if you guys hadn't got your predictions in. It's always fun to get them in early. But you do have until we're finished with the 3 boxes that I first put up on the screen to make a prediction or put an update to it. So if you made your prediction, you can always change it until we say it's closed out. We like to make it as easy as we can for you guys to give you the leprechauns. So when we have uneven, like 5 boxes, we always do it after the 3rd. Things like that. Give you as much chance to get a feel for how the break's going. But we're on the board with 1 right now, and I would expect that to increase. Even here in box number 2. So good luck on box 2, guys. We're going to start off with a James Lofton for the Packers. CeeDee Lamb, Rex Grossman, Jim Kelly. Rated rookie Mason Taylor for the Jets. Rain, congrats. And Tez Johnson for the Buccaneers. Kenneth, congrats. There's Tank Dell, DJ Moore, Bryce Young, Kyron Williams. A Rated Rookies Retro. So 2 good parallels for the Raiders with Ashton Genty. Ricardo, congratulations. These are pretty cool Rated Rookie cards. There's a lot going on them. If you get them in the right light, you can see like the kind of wavy laser in there. You can see the rainbow refractor in the Rated Rookie. Very cool card. Ashton Genty. Congrats, Ricardo. You got Xavier Legette, Dave Craig, McMillan, Javonte, Josh Downs, Jacoby, JJ, T. Press proof for the Bears. It's Devin Hester. Congrats, Steve, on that one. Devin Hester, press proof. Will Campbell, first round pick for the Patriots. Jason. And Arian Smith for the Jets. Rain. Christian Benford, Justin Herbert, Kenneth Walker, Antonio Gibson. There's another Miles Garrett, Neighbors, Hawkinson, Tyjae Spears, Armstead, Thomas Jr., Russell the Muscle, Kongwu. Rookie for the Falcons is James Pierce Jr. And there's a Tyler Show for the Saints. Clay, congrats. So Tyler Show goes to 1. And we're at 2 on the hit counter now for the rookie quarterbacks. There's Mike Gesicki, Brian Burns, Zach Moss, Greg Dortch. Rated rookie canvas throwback, Jaden Higgins for the Texans, Terry. Jordan Love again, Corley, Fields, and Puka. Here's Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. Kenneth, nice one. Drew Bledsoe, Robinson Jr., Zerline, kicker alerts. For the Eagles, rated rookie Makuba. And for the Steelers, Caleb Johnson. Congrats, Doug. Derwin James, Blake Corum, Kirk Cousins, Julian Love, and the red hot rookies, Travis Hunter for the Jaguars. D-Rock, congrats. I actually really like these inserts. I think they're cool. Congratulations on the Travis Hunter red hot rookies. Great stuff for you, D-Rock. This card cracks me up too. Adam Thielen throwing a pass for the Panthers. Cortland Sutton, Jake Plummer, Drake London. How about a kid reporter? Saquon, Trent Green, Mike Williams, Drake May. For the Lions, we got an Isaac Tesla. Congratulations, Steve. Carl Eller, Zay Flowers, Chris Jones, Joe Horn, and Michael Penix Jr. A road to the Super Bowl. Gold foil there for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts. Kenneth, congrats. Nice insert. Pack I opened upside down, apparently. All right, all of them are upside down. What's up, Coach Jay? How we doing? We're doing all right, man. Got some good patches and stuff in the first one. Getting some great rookies here in Donruss for the second break. Tank Bigsby, Testaverde, Crosby. There's a little T-Law, Khalil Mack, Purdy, Emmitt Smith, Will Anderson. For the Niners, we got Alfred Collins, defensive tackle rookie, and Will Johnson for the Cardinals for Steve. There's another patch, so we're 2 for 2. How about a Malik Neighbors patch for the Giants? Jerry, there we go. Like I said, we're going to make up for the Giants not playing well with us in the score break. We're going to make up for it here in Donruss. So a Donruss Threads Malik Neighbors patch for Jerry. Jerry, congratulations. That's awesome. I really hope he comes back healthy next year and gets back on the right train right away. This guy, I can't imagine what the back of his jersey looks like. Emmitt Smith was in there. He was. Howie Long, Ty Johnson, Christian Kirk, DeAndre Swift, Jonnu Estime, Brandon Ayuk finishes off box number 2 of 5 bundles. So far, we have gone 2 for 2 on hits. And again, they're not guaranteed. You do pretty well with the blasters, but we do have to say they're not guaranteed. But if we could go 5 for 5 on hits, that would definitely help the blasters match up against the bundles. Again, the bundles are far and away in the lead from the start because you got the oversized downtowns. But you never know. If we get a downtown out of one of these blasters, a regular downtown, that's gonna really even the score. Here's another thick pack. So I think we're gonna go 3 for 3 on patches, guys. Again, it'd be great if we went 5 for 5. What would be really nice is if we got an autograph. We do have something turned around. I don't know if that's a sign of an autograph or what it's going to be. Eagles cards. Yeah, we've gotten a couple Jalen Hurts, including the Road to the Super Bowl gold foil Jalen Hurts parallel. Nothing like major. But we got a Kyle McCord for you for the Eagles. A bunch of other, I think 1 or 2 Saquons. And then that Jalen Hurts parallel is probably the best card so far for the Eagles. Here we go for box 3. Again, after this box, you guys can lock them in, make any changes and things like that till after this box. and you're telling us which of those 4 kind of second tier rookie quarterbacks we're going to get the most of in this break, and then the total of all 4 together. And we stand at 2 right now after 2 boxes. Let's see what box 3 can do for us. There's Mooney, Chase, JT, Jerome Ford. The Packers are going to get another Savion Williams. The Saints are going to get another Devin Neal. Saints are getting another kicker card of Group A. King Henry for the Ravens. James Cook. We got a bunch of guys upside down. I'll flip them. Group A, Derrick Henry, James Cook. We're getting another one of those white hot rookies. Red hot rookies, excuse me. And it's Ashton Genty for the Raiders, Ricardo. Again, I'm a big fan of these parallels. Super, super cool. Genty for the Raiders, Ricardo. Nice hit. There's Adam Thielen, Cortland Sutton, Jake Plummer, Drake London. There's a kid reporter. And here's something for the Eagles. And Wes, it's turned backwards. Let's see what it is. It's nothing. Wow. Why was it turned backwards? Oh, heartbreak. I hope you like A.J. Brown, or Terrell Owens, excuse me, because that's a hit for Terrell Owens. But I don't know why that was turned around backwards. It got me all excited there, and it was nothing. Sorry to tease you on that. There's Mingo, JSN, Ozzie Newsome. I'm gonna put that to the side just because I want to look up the serial number and see. Maybe there's something I missed though. I don't know. Josiah Stewart for the Rams. Moppet, yeah, Shaw's been good. McLaurin, Pittman, Worthy. There's another Road to the Super Bowl insert, and this one's Jaden Daniels. For the Commanders, Thomas. Ayuk, Bigsby, Testaverde, Crosby. There's T-Law, Tyler Boyd, Trey Tucker, and Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs, Todd. Here's another one where a card is turned around. It's Derek Carr for the Saints, by the way. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy, but for some reason it's turned around again. I don't know if maybe a couple of these veteran guys are short printed or something as to why they're turned around. We'll check the serial number on there and see. But Derek Carr for the Saints. Swessinger on the rated rookie for the Browns, Steve. And Jaden Higgins for the Texans. And we are 3 for 3 on a patch. The Rams are going to get a nice blue patch, Kyron Williams. So, Steve-O, congratulations. You're hitting up some patch love tonight, my man. I do like the line borders on the outside of the colors and stuff like that. I think this is a cool patch, the Threads patch. Kyron Williams for the Rams. We got Byron Murphy, Josh Jacobs, Dwayne Bowe, Medicine, Will McDonald the 4th, DeAndre Swift, Jonnu Smith, Audric, Eddie Pinheiro, Chris Olave, Jeffrey Simmons, Dante Culpepper. For the Bears, we got Colston Loveland. Congrats, Steve. And for the Bills, we got TJ Sanders. Yeah, hey, Nolan.
Yep.
Can you find that Jalen Hurts parallel for me? We're already, Wes, we're already kind of sorting them and getting them ready to team bag, so we'll see if we can pull those out for you, and I'll have them bring it back to me. Kenneth Gainwell, Greg Russo, Donovan McNabb, Hushman Zada. Here's a sweet Dylan Gabriel rookies checkerboard for the Browns. Congratulations, Steve. And I'll be honest, Wes, the Saquon might have been score in my head too. I don't know if we got a Saquon or not, but we'll see if we can find it. Congrats again, Steve, on the Browns there. Eli Manning, Pacheco, Nick Chubb, Boomer Esiason. There's Caleb Williams for the Bears. Quinyon Mitchell for the Eagles. Buda Baker, Will Levis. Here's a red press-proof Tyler Lockett for the Titans. I forgot that he's on the Titans now. I thought he was still with the Seahawks, but he's on the Titans.
Here's this. I don't have a Saquon insert.
Okay. Yeah, I think I may have been thinking about the score, so I'm sorry, Wes. I don't think we got that. But kind of, I don't know too if you're just excited about the Eagles or what. But there's unless maybe you have the Eagles in the next one. But there's that road to the Super Bowl card for the Eagles. I'll just leave it here. There's Tyleek Williams for the Lions and Travis Hunter for the Jaguars. Congratulations, D-Rock. There's Jalen Polk, Dak Prescott, Najee Harris, Warren Moon, Kendra Miller, Cooper Kupp, Jennings, Waddle, Evans, Devonta Smith, Josh Allen, and Jaden Reed. Unfortunately, Wes, we can't sell it, or I can't sell it because it's not my card. It's Ken's card. I think Ken is in the chat. Ken, if you want to make a deal, we can try and help you facilitate that, or you can do it afterwards. But Wes, since it's sold breaks, these cards are all owned by people who have the spots. So Ken R has the Eagles, and those would be up to him as to whether or not the Hertz is for sale. No problem. I appreciate you joining us. Thanks so much. Feel free to hang out. Woody Marks on the rated rookie for the Texans. A nice one for Terry. And Michael Williams for the Niners. Bryce Young, Kyron Williams, Kate Otten, Marquise Brown. We got an Elite Series, Bryce Young for Carolina, Steve. And I think Bryce, for the 23 quarterback class, he's starting to come back around. The Panthers have a decent team if they stay healthy. I think Bryce Young just might figure some things out and maybe start to become the head of that 2023 class. If you were holding on to some of his rookies, you might see the upswing again on him if he can keep playing well. There's Bonito, there's J-Jets, Speed, and Luke Musgrave for the Packers. Finishes out box number 3 and a Kid Reporter. So we're 3 of 5 in. We're 3 of 3 on patches. We have not seen. I'm sorry that I was right so far when I said, look, we can always get Jalen Milroe. So I put him on this hit counter. And we had, 3 or 4 Jalen Milroe in the first break. So I thought, hey, we'll do all right with Milroe in this Donruss break. And lo and behold, Jalen Milroe has not come to play yet in this break. Nor has Riley Leonard for the Colts. But we have seen a show, and we have seen an Urs. We have seen some of the other nicer rookies like Jackson Dart, Shadir Sanders, Ashton Genty. So, that is definitely a good thing. But let's see what we can do in the next couple boxes. And what you guys got to do then is lock in your predictions while I rip this 4th box open and tell us which of those quarterbacks we are going to end up with the most. Right now, you got Show and Urs in the lead, but all it takes is 2 to beat that. If we do end up in a tie, then all the tied people get a leprechaun. So right now, if you're on Show or Urs and that's how it ends up, you would both get one. And if it's break tie, obviously, then you get it. So, born and raised in Philly, awesome. So let us know which of the 4 guys we're gonna get, and the total of all 4 players that we're gonna get together. If you get those right, you're gonna get some leprechauns in your name for some free packs at the end of the night.
These are just normal cards. It's just Panini doing Panini things.
Okay, so those Nolan double checked on us, and those 2 cards that were turned around were just Panini doing Panini things. They were not, unfortunately, anything more special than who those players are. All right, guys. So, Nolan, when you get a chance, close up that hit counter. Guys, lock in your predictions. Hopefully, we get a lot more than 2 in these last 2 boxes. All right. Get the hit counter off. And good luck, guys. We got 2 more blasters to get some trouble going. Jamison Williams, Geno Stone, Rashad Bateman, There's Devontae. For the Seahawks, we got an Elijah Arroyo, rated rookie. And for the Jets, we got Armand Membu. Harold Carmichael. David Montgomery, Jalen Warren, Montez Sweat, and Ted McMillan on the Red Hot rookies. So we have done quite well with these Red Hot rookies. They've all been good players. Ashton Genty, Travis Hunter, Ted McMillan. So congratulations to the Panthers spot on this one, Steve, on the Red Hot rookies. Ted McMillan. Victor Cruz, Zach Bond, Jackson Wandale, Jalen Coker, Tony Richardson, Schultz, Hester. For the Buccaneers, we've got an Emeka Egbuka rated rookie. So congratulations to Kenneth, to you on the Buccaneers with an Egbuka. Jaleel McLaughlin, Tutu Atwell, Chris Godwin, Ed Reed. Roma Dunes on the throwback for the Bears. That's a very cool card, actually. Steve, congrats. And a production line parallel. Super cool for the Jaguars. Brian Thomas Jr. and Trevor Lawrence. So, D-Rock, congrats. That's a little bit more rare of a pull there. Not anything case hit worthy necessarily, but a very cool insert production line for the Jaguars. Here's Joey Buckets, Mark Andrews, Tremaine Edmonds, Van Ginkel, Kid Reporter, Darnell Mooney, Keon Coleman, Mr. Rogers for the Jets, Micah McFadden. Here's another Derek Harmon, rated rookie for the Steelers for Doug. And another Bashal Tootin for the Jaguars, D-Rock. Torrey Holtz, Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs, Devon Chain, Nico Collins, William Andrews, Natron Means, Graham Gano, Tony Pollard, Brock Bowers, Jonathan Mingo. There's Derek Carr, not turned around this time. And there's Terrell Owens, not turned around this time. How about that? Will Howard for the Steelers. And another Cam Ward for the Titans. So congratulations for the Titans spots. Kenneth, another Cam Ward for you. Centering looks pretty good on that as well if you're looking to grade it. Another TO, right? Rozier, Vernon Davis, Charles Woodson, Ricky Williams for the Ravens. This card gets me every time to see Ricky Williams with the Ravens. There's Quinn for the Dolphins on the rated rookies retro. These are a cool card, though. I like this insert quite a bit. It feels like kind of like mid-90s junk wax Donruss right there. When they first came out with like the elite cards and things like that. So congratulations to the Dolphins spot on that one, Matt. And Quinn breaks our tie on the hit counter. He goes to 2. And the hit counter goes to 3 for those 4 rookie quarterbacks. Leggett, Dave Craig, Jalen McMillan, Javonte Williams. Dobbins, JD5, Vita Vea, Jordan Addison. We got Nick Chubb on the press proof for the Browns, Steve. We got Oladejo, rookie linebacker for the Titans. Josh Simmons, rookie tackle for the Chiefs. Jalen Wright, T. Suggs, Art Monk, Benson, Myles Garrett, Malik Neighbors, TJ Hawkinson, Tyjae Spears, Tyler Algier, Njoku, Jason Taylor, Richard Todd. Another Jackson Dart for the Gigantes. Jerry, congratulations. A couple Jackson Darts, a patch, and hopefully we can keep it going more for you. Jerry, congrats. Jackson Dart. Centering on this one's pretty good, too, if you're looking to grade them. And then right after that, we got Quinn for the Dolphins. So Quinn goes to 3 for Matt, and we're at 4 on the hit counter now. Quinn with a lead right now. That looks pretty insurmountable. Judy Verse, Christian McCaffrey, Lamar Jackson, Jaden Higgins on the Gridiron Kings rookies. I like these parallels a lot. I like the Gridiron Kings. In future, we do a lot of our breaks where we do auctions ahead of time, Wes. For one, if any of you guys are watching like Wes, if you're new to us, welcome into the family. Hit that like and subscribe on the YouTube channel so that you know when we're going live on our shows. Also, save us in eBay. And Wes, the best way you could find us on eBay is to search for us, save us as a seller, and you can find all of our auctions for our breaks moving forward. We'd love to have you grab some spots. We do a lot where we pre-sell the auctions and then do the shows live, but we also do some live shows too. So check it all out. Jordan Love, Malachi Corley, Justin Fields, and Puka. Looks like maybe a transaction's happening with that Jalen Hurts. If you guys, if you want to arrange, if that's for real, Wes, if you want to buy that, Ken, if you want to like send him your Venmo or PayPal or something like that, if you guys confirm that a transaction went through, Wes, we'd have you send us your address, and Ken, we'd ship it for you to Wes. Otherwise, we'll send it to you, and you guys can maybe share information and transact outside. We can't always do that, but I'm happy to help facilitate. Like if you truly want to buy that, if you guys confirm that you're locked in payment on it, Wes, we just need an address from you, and we could put it in a little envelope and ship it to you. All right, so we're on our last box here, guys. I will bring up the hit counter again just to show you where we're at. We're at 4. We got Quinn. A bunch of you went with Quinn, so that's good. And a bunch of you are kind of around the 3, 4, 5 spot. So I think we're going to end up with a lot of leprechauns unless these guys go crazy in this last box. We do have a patch, so I'm going to sweat that till the very end. So we have a hit at the last card. Maybe we get a downtown. Here's something flashy. It's not a downtown, though, but if we get a downtown, that would be awesome, too. Culpepper, Tyler Boyd, Trey Tucker. There's Patty Mahomes. For the Broncos, it's Pat Bryant, rated rookie. Medicine, Mapu, McLaurin, Michael Pittman. And we've got a Gridiron Kings veteran. Canvas Gridiron all-time Kings, Devin Hester for the Bears. So congrats to Steve. That's our second Devin Hester of the break. And our Optic Chrome, Kelvin Banks for the Saints. Clay, congratulations. That's our Optic Silver Prism Chrome, Kelvin Banks. Very cool. Jeff Garcia. You see Steve Young cards all the time in modern sets, but you don't see Jeff Garcia. He was actually pretty good. DK Metcalf, John Elway, Matthew. What is Elway doing here? He's just looking at Matthew Stafford, Will Levis, Eddie Pinheiro lining up his kick, Olave, Simmons. The Chiefs are going to get Gillette on the rated rookie, and the Dolphins are going to get Ollie Gordon the second. There's Hoosh, Murphy, Jacobs, Bo, Bond, Jackson, Robinson, Shaheed. Another kid reporter. Reed, Caleb, Quinyon, Buddha, Kenneth Grant for the Dolphins on a rookie, and RJ Harvey for the Broncos. Steve, congrats. There's Warren Moon, Kenneth Gainwell, Greg Russo, McNabb. We got the Legend Series, Jeremy Shockey. That guy was a tough tight end. He played, I don't think he played all with the Giants, right? Didn't he go to like Carolina or something too, if I remember correctly? But Jerry, congrats on that's a nice Legend series of Shockey for you. Mark Andrews, Edmonds, Van Ginkel, Cruz, Shakir, Mike Evans, Devonta Smith. There's Josh Allen for the Bills. Press proof for the Falcons. Tyler Algier. Steve, congrats. Jelon Walker for the Falcons, rated rookie. Demetrius Knight for the Bengals. Adley, congrats. Marquise Brown, Jalen Polk, Dak Prescott, Najee Harris, Natron Means, Graham Gano, Tony Pollard, and Joe Burrow. There's Megatron for the Lions. Congrats, Steve. And Amandra, look at that. Nice 2 receivers there for the Lions. Sanistril McBride. For the Bills, we got Maxwell Hairston, rated rookie. And for the Chargers, we got Omarion Hampton coming back from his injury. Doug, congrats on your guy, Omarion. DJ Moore, Bryce Young, Kyron Williams, Kate Otten. An Elite Series Omarion Hampton. Elite Series Rookies Laser. Very cool. The Chargers heating up here for Doug. Congrats on that. Jalen McMillan, Javante, Nico, William Andrews, Cole Kmet, Jalen Ramsey, Kamara, Garrison Hurst. For the Giants, here's Darius Alexander, rated rookie. And for the Chiefs, Jalen Royals. Justin Herbert for the Chargers, Walker, Gibson, Tank Dell. Another Travis Hunter, Red Hot Rookies, D-Rock. Congratulations. A couple of these guys. Sweet card for the Jaguars. Very cool, Travis Hunter. All right, we're getting down to it, guys. Last few cards. We're sitting with, who was at 3, show at 1, and Leonard Milroe taking a siesta. There's Hawkinson, Spears, Leggett, Dave Craig, and our patch is the Ravens, Kyle Hamilton. So Adley J, congratulations. You got a Donruss Threads, Kyle Hamilton. Congratulations. Should fit in this guy, and it does. Kyle Hamilton patch. We did go 5 for 5 on patches. We'll take that. All right. So we've got a big old stack of rated rookies and things like that we're going to sleeve up for y'all before we ship them out. We did end up with Quinn at 3 winning that one and 4 total. So, Lou, you doubled up. Congrats, Lou. We had Matt doubled up as well. We had Sure Surf, you got 4 correct. You picked Milroe, unfortunately. Riz Reed, you had 3, so that's within 1. You get a Leprechaun. Coach J had Urs, so he gets a Leprechaun. CLM had Show but 3, so 3 gets a Leprechaun. And Swap Meet had Show but had 5, so 5 gets it. So Lou with 2, Matt with 2, Surf with 1, Riz Reed with 1, Coach J with 1, CLM with 1, and Swap Meet with a Leprechaun. Nice work, guys. Very, very nice work on that. Those guys, those Leprechauns are going to run for you here in a little bit for some free stuff. And let's take a look at our recap of our Donruss Blasters. And I got to say, in terms of the discussion of what's going to be better, I think even though we got 5 for 5 at hits on the Blasters, I don't think the Blasters stand a chance against the Costco bundles. Because, again, we've got 5 oversized downtowns. Since we didn't hit a downtown in this, I think the Costco bundles are going to be the better format. But we got some good stuff out of these Blasters, so let's take a look. Whoa. Falling in front, they're so good. We got the Kyle Hamilton patch. We got the Red Hot Rookies, Travis Hunter. An Elite Series Rookies, Omarion Hampton. A Hampton base rated rookie. A Legend Series Laser, Shockey. Calvin Banks on the Silver Prism Optic. We got Devin Hester on the Gridiron Kings. Jaden Higgins on the Gridiron Rookie Kings. Jackson Dart for the Giants. Quinn on the Rated Rookies Retro. Cam Ward. The production line, Thomas and Trevor Lawrence. An Egbuka Rated Rookie. The Tet McMillan Red Hot Rookies. Bryce Young on the Elite Series Laser. Travis Hunter. Whoa. There's that Jalen Hurts in question, the road to the Super Bowl parallel. Very cool card. Dylan Gabriel's on the rookies checkerboard. Oh, swap your Doug. Okay, thanks. Sorry, I didn't connect the thing together. All right, so Nolan, let's make sure that we don't swap meet as Doug. Thanks, Doug, for telling me that. I'm sorry I didn't make the connection earlier. Criver, what's going on? There's Kyron Williams on the patch. Ashton Genty on the Red Hot Rookies. Malik Neighbors on the patch. Travis Hunter on the rookies again. The Genty Rated Rookie Retro. The Calvin Ridley patch. The Tyler Warren throwback. The Shedeur Sanders Red Hot Rookies. Another Jackson Dart. The Genty Red Press Proof. And a Cam Ward. So again, we did well on some of the big rookies and some of the nice parallels. We got 5 for 5 on patches. So all in all, not too bad, guys. Thank you so much for joining in on that break. We appreciate y'all so much. If you guys are having a good time with us, please feel free again, hit that like and subscribe button on YouTube if you haven't done so already. Share us with some friends. I love to hear the last few shows. We've had people coming on saying we came up in their stream. So YouTube and eBay, whatever you're doing, please keep putting us in people's streams. Welcome in, guys. But share with your friends. Get some folks into breaks with us. We absolutely love it. We appreciate it. We couldn't be doing this without you guys. And we're in the 800s now and climbing. So super cool. So thank you guys so much. When we go, oh, that's not where I want to go. I want to go here. And I want to go here. All right. So we are now moving on to our final break, and it's gonna be these Costco bundles minus all the plastic that's all over the place. I absolutely love these things, and I love doing the oversized downtowns, and we're gonna get 5 of those, and who knows what else we can get in the packs in here. It's gonna be a ton of fun. So that's gonna be our break. We're gonna finish up on for the evening. Again, thank you guys all so much for hanging with us tonight and buying into the breaks. We're going to go to our team list view. And as I get the first bundle out in the plastic here, I will say I'm still in the wrong team list. Hold on. There we go. On the Donruss bundle, Steve's rocking again the Cardinals and the Falcons. Gary's got the Ravens and the Bills. You guys, by the way, kind of in the top left, you've got my ugly mug on the right. On the top left, you can see my hands waving around. That's our overhead, so you can always tell that we're not doing anything nefarious. And what you'll notice is over on the side there, Nolan is going to do me a huge favor, and he's going to help me get all these guys out of these trays so that I'm not fumbling with these for quite as much. Your guys' experience is a whole lot better. Still back. Gary with the Bills and Ravens. We got Adley with the Panthers. We've got Patrick the Bears, Spencer the Bengals, Peter the Browns, Gary the Cowboys. We've got Steve with the Broncos and the Lions, Spencer the Packers, the Texans, Clay the Colts, Peter the Jaguars, Spencer the Chiefs. Make sure that stays on the table. I know, not easy to do. Peter the Raiders, Doug the Chargers, Clay the Rams, Michael the Dolphins, Steve the Vikings, D-Rock with the Patriots, Peter the Saints and the Giants, Rain with the Jets, Louie with the Eagles. We're just throwing our plastic around. Doug with the Steelers, Eric with the Niners, Matt with the Seahawks, Kenneth the Bucks, Peter the Titans, and Thomas the Washington Commanders. Thank you guys again so much for grabbing all the spots. We appreciate you. What I'm going to do is we're going to do two of the boxes of the packs. Then I'm going to do two downtowns. Then I'll do our third box. At that point, we'll do the close of the hit counter predictions, and then we'll finish up the final two. So speaking of that hit counter, again, feel free to play along, my friends. For this one, these guys better not spurn me because, one, hopefully we get lots of them. Two, they're guys that as we've been doing these bundles, we've been doing very well with pulling. Thanks, Owen. Yeah. We've been doing very well with pulling the oversized downtowns of these four players. So I hope they show up. They're nice, good name rookies, so I hope they show up. But also, every time I put someone in the hit counter, they always shun me. So we've gotten a lot of Ashton Genty and a lot of Amari and Hampton. Those two better not shun me on this one. But that's our four guys on the hit counter. It is Amari and Hampton, Ashton Genty, Matthew Golden, and Tets McMillan. So you guys tell us which of the four players listed there, all rookies, two running backs, two receivers, which of those four rookies are we going to get the most of in these five bundles? Also, tell us how many total of all four players we're going to get. That is, we're two more leprechauns in tonight's leprechaun race for some free stuff. So make your predictions. It's always fun to make them nice and early and see how it shakes out. You can have bragging rights that you got it right from the beginning. But you'll have a chance after the third bundle. You will have a chance to update them. So don't worry too much now. Just make the prediction for fun, and you can always change it later, or you can stick with it if you like it. But tell us which of those four players we're going to get the most of in this break. I'm going to go ahead and restock myself on sleeves before we get going. Make sure we're all good there. So now we're hoping for a downtown. We're hoping for some nice red Pandoras. And see what else we can get. Good luck, everyone. Our first card for the Rams, Clay. We're going to start out with a Devontae Adams. Then Megatron. Green press proof, Juwan Jennings. Did you guys see Juwan Jennings get hit in the groin last night on the cheap shot? That was crazy.
Yeah, the NFL suspended the guy who hit him.
I thought there had to be at least a fine, if not a suspension, coming for that. That was crazy. The guy just flat out punched him right in the gyms. Not cool. Juwan Jennings, congratulations to the Niners, Eric. Kelvin Banks for the Saints. Montez Sweat, Joe Mixon. Hey, there's one of those. Champ is here for the Eagles. Kicker Jake Elliott. So Louis G, congrats. And speaking of Red Pandora, and speaking of the Niners, our first Red Pandora is on the board, and it is Jordan Watkins for the 49ers. Eric, congratulations. Jordan Watkins on the Red Pandora. Tremaine Edmonds, Van Ginkel, Robinson Jr., James Lofton, Jackson Dart for the New York Football Giants. Peter, congratulations. We are on the board early with some Giants love. Jackson Dart, hopefully he can get out of concussion protocol this week. And then the Texans are going to get a press-proof rated rookie of Jalen Noel. So congratulations, Spencer, on the Texans spot. The press-proof Noel. Starting out good here, guys. There's Sneed, Levante David, Hunter. Throwback canvas rated rookie of Emeka Egbuka for the Buccaneers, Kenneth. Nice one. I like the throwback canvas cards. Another kicker alert, Daniel Carlson, Terry Bradshaw, Devonta Smith, Culpepper, press proof, Jerome Ford for the Browns. Congrats, Peter. Colts, rated rookie Tiamalu, Warren Moon, Kenneth Gainwell. And we've got a Dominators checkerboard, Cal Hamilton for the Ravens. Gary, congratulations on the Dominators, Cal Hamilton. Road to the Super Bowl parallel for the Chiefs. It's Patrick Mahomes. Congrats, Spencer. Kendre Miller, Cooper Kupp, Tua, Khalil Mack. We got Joe Horn for the Saints on the press proof. And Devin Neal, rated rookie for the Saints. Kyle Pitts, Quincy Williams, and Lamar Jackson, action all-pros for the Ravens. Gary, congratulations. I love these all-pro checkerboards. Super, super cool card. Nice hit, Gary. Lamar Jackson. Another red Pandora for the Commanders. It's rated rookie Trey Amos. So Thomas B, congratulations. Trey Amos on the red Pandora. Elway, Stafford, Keon Coleman, Devonta Adams, Calvin Johnson, press proof Nico Collins for the Texans, Josiah Stewart for the Rams. There's Davis, Caden Ellis, Jaden Higgins on the throwback rookie for, I think this is the 2005 throwback version for the Texans. One of them's 95 and one of them's 2005. I forget which one's which. I think this one's 2005, but I could be wrong. Wan'Dale Robinson, Raheem Shaheed, Kid Reporter, Debo, Cedric Tillman, press proof Justin Herbert for the Chargers. There you go, Doug. That's a great one for you. For the Browns, we got Swessinger on the rated rookie. Ty Johnson, Christian Kirk. Another Dominators checkerboard, Cal Hamilton for the Ravens. So, Gary, that's two of these guys in short order here. For the Eagles, there's a Saquon parallel of the... So this, I think, is the 2005 version. I'm sorry, the other one was 95. Congrats on the Barkley 2005. And we're upside down again. How far are we upside down? All of them. There we go. All right. Breece Hall, Christian Watson, Jalen Ramsey, Josh Allen, Elijah Arroyo for the Seahawks, and Savion Williams on the rated rookie press proof. Green for the Packers. Congratulations to Spencer. McNabb, Hoosh, Luther Burden III on the Gridiron Kings for the Chicago Bears. Patrick, congratulations. Drake London, Jordan Love, Malachi Corley, Quinyon Mitchell, JSN. We got Tua on the press proof for the Dolphins. There's another Savion Williams for the Packers. TJ Watt, Golden Tate. Elite Series rookies, Kyle Williams for the New England Patriots. Congratulations, D-Rock. Best of Instant, Michael Penix Jr., Jeff Garcia, and DK Metcalf. That's the first bundle of packs. And now, of course, we've got the downtown of that bundle. But I'm going to do that. I'll do the two packs. I'll do the two sets of packs. Then I'll do two bundles. Then I'll do the third one. And then after the third one, we'll close the hit counter. So that way we'll kind of do three downtowns at once. And then the last two cards, we'll do the downtowns again as well. If that all makes sense to you guys. If not, don't worry, it'll play out. So again, I hope you guys are having a good time. I haven't talked yet too much about our website. If you guys haven't done so already, pop on in your browser at some point and hit cardlines.com. Check us out. We got all kinds of great content in there. You can sign up for a newsletter we send out 2, sometimes 3 times a week. It's always full of good content and information about our breaks. information about our online store. We've got some supplies and products available on our online store. In the top right corner of our website is a survey that you can fill out that just tells us some more information about your breaking habits. And when you do that, it will deliver you a coupon code for $5 for our online store. So take a moment, fill out that survey. It's 4 questions, super short. You'll get a $5 credit for our store, and you can go use that to buy some supplies or knock down the price of some products, or basically just kind of get yourself free shipping on something. So check it out. All right. Box number 2. We did not get any of those rookies yet. Hopefully that will change on the hit counter. T. Higgins, Taylor. Here's a press proof for the Cardinals of Trey Benson. And Cardinals rated rookie Will Johnson. Caden Ellis for the Falcons. TJ Watts. Elite Series laser for the Saints. It's a Jimmy Graham. So congrats to Peter on the Saints spot for Jimmy Graham. For the Bills, we've got Maxwell Hairston on the red Pandora. Congratulations, Gary. Van Ginkel, Victor Cruz, Jonathan Taylor, Brock Bowers, Jonathan Mingo. Press proof for the Cowboys, Micah Parsons. Congrats, Gary. Will Johnson again for the Cardinals. Jaleel McLaughlin, Tutu Atwell. How about a Bo Nix on the 2005 for the Broncos? Congrats, Steve. Dave Craig, McMillan, Brian Thomas. Jim Kelly. The Bears are going to get a Rex Grossman press proof. Congrats, Patrick. And there he is, Omarion Hampton for the Chargers. Congratulations, Doug, on the Omarion Hampton. And finally, we get a guy up on the hit counter. Omarion goes 2-1. We got Kyron Williams, Cade Otton, Jackson Dart on the Gridiron Kings. There we go. Nice Gridiron rookies. Jackson Dart for Peter and the Giants. Peter, that's a great pull. Card looks pretty clean, too. Possible grade worthy there. Get a 10 out of it. Swift, Jonnu Smith, Esteem, Vita Vey, Tony Richardson. How about a press proof of Warren Moon for the Texans? Congratulations, Spencer. Falcons, Jalen Walker. We got Marquise Brown, Jalen Polk. Why are all these flipped around? Come on, Donruss. Pat Bryant on the throwback for the Broncos. Steve, congrats. The champ is here. Devonta Smith for the Eagles. Brandon Ayuk and Tank Bigsby. Zach Charbonnet. Lad McConkey. For the Falcons, James Pierce Jr. Tyler Show on the rookie press proof for the Saints. Where was he for our last hit counter? Congratulations to the Saints spot, Peter. The press proof, Tyler Show. And a patch. How about a Drake May Pro Bowl games patch? Looks like it's part of like the either the towel or the warm-up shirts they had. Congratulations, though, to the Patriots spot, D-Rock. A Drake May patch. We will take that. Very, very cool. Congrats, D-Rock. Tyler Lockett, Demario Douglas, and a red Pandora for the Titans of Eric Iomanor. Congratulations to Peter on another red Pandora, my friend. Dave Craig, Jalen McMillan. There's the lad, Drew Bledsoe. Alfred Collins on the rated rookie for the Niners. And Riley Leonard, again, where was he last break? But congrats to the Colts. Clay, Riley Leonard on a rookie press proof for the Colts. Nice pull, Clay. Another patch, guys. Kyle Williams, rookie phenom for the Patriots. D-Rock, congratulations. This bundle is all over the Patriots for you. Congratulations, D-Rock. Luke Kuechly, Darius Davis. Elite Series Laser, Lad McConkey. For the Chargers. Doug, that's a nice one for you. Mark Andrews, Tremaine Edmonds. Kid Reporter. Calvin Noy, Sanistril. Harold Carmichael on the press proof for the Eagles. Nick Scorton on the rated rookie for the Panthers. Art Monk, Trey Benson, Mike Rozier. Aiden Hutchinson on the Gridiron Kings for the Lions. Congratulations to the Lion spots, Steve-O. Cooper Kupp, Jawan Jennings, J.K. Dobbins, Micah McFadden. Rated rookie for the Colts, Tiamalu. Press proof rated rookie green for the Raiders, Jack Beck. Congrats, Peter. Another patch and a good one, Cam Scadab. Is there a third patch in this bundle? It's at least the second in this bundle. How about that? That's a big dog patch, guys. Cam Scadaboo. Peter, congratulations. Jerry's like, what the heck, man? Cam Scadaboo, Ricky Phenom patch for the Giants. There we go. We haven't gotten much under 100, so I haven't gotten to do a lot of fireworks. But, Peter, I like to give you a little fist bump there, my friend. Congratulations. Scadaboo on the patch. There's a Kid Reporter, by the way. Luke Musgrave, Kendra Miller, Jalen Wright, T. Suggs, and a red Pandora rookie lineman first round draft. Mason Graham. I think he was first round, maybe not. For the Browns. Peter, you're having a heck of a run right now, my friend. Mason Graham on the red Pandora. Congrats. All right, we've got two of our oversized downtowns. Let's see who they are. First one's going to be first pick Cam Ward for the Titans. Peter, you continue to absolutely fly right now. Peter, you're doing great. We've got, let's see if I can easily get it in the, yes, first try. Now let's see if I can actually be coordinated enough as well to do the top loader. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cam Ward on the oversized downtown. Peter, congratulations. That's a big one right there. That is a big one. Second oversized downtown. We've got 5, so do not worry if you did not get one yet. We've got 4 more to go. I think I saw this one's going to be one for the hit counter. And I think, Doug, you're going to be real, real happy right now. Yes, sir, you are. Omarion Hampton. So 2 great rookies on the downtowns. Cam Ward and Omarion Hampton. Let's see if we can go 4 for 4 on rookies on the downtowns. There's a little bit of a extra bow to this card. It doesn't want to play on that sleeve as well. All right. Try a different one. There it was. You get the sleeves are like just the right size for them. So they're nice and firm in there, but I'm always so anxious to not ding up or nick these guys at all. So thanks for bearing with me, guys. I care about you guys' cards too much to do it fast, so I'm sorry that I'm slowing y'all down here. But again, I care about you guys and your cards too much to to ding these guys up. I want to make sure they're in great shape. If you are inclined to get them graded, I want to make sure I'm not the reason you don't get a 10. There you go, Doug. Omarion Hampton on the oversized downtown. Congratulations. That is awesome. So we get to put Hampton on the hit counter. And if you guys look at that, by the way, no, that's not what we want. We want the hit counter. There he is. He is the only of those 4 rookies right now to play ball with us. We've gotten 2 Hamptons for Doug. So if you guys are playing along in the hit counter, you've got... Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that much. Yes, we do run hobby boxes quite a bit. We ran a hobby box break last night. We try and mix them up. You know, it's a lot more economical for us to do some of the retail ones. And right now, all these Costco bundle things, they're kind of like hobby in a sense that you get the downtown. You just don't get it, and you get a lot of patches. You don't get a lot of autographs. But we do run quite a bit of hobby, and in the next week or 2, you're going to see some more pop up as well. Can we run? We're going to be running some Topps Update and Pro Debut. In the next week, we've got a bunch of Pro Debut coming up. We've got some Shoebox Treasures hobby. Those are the art cards by Andy Friedman. Just an example of a couple of hobby things we're going to be running. We've got some hobby football we're going to be trying to run, but they get real expensive for us, and it gets to the point where we've got to be getting $20, $30 a team spot sometimes with the cost of some of the new hobby stuff. So we end up having a lot more of some of these unique things and mix in a hobby, and then when new releases come out, we do try and buy heavy on hobby when we can get them in new releases and things like that. So, but short answer to that question is yeah, we absolutely do some hobby breaks as well. But I appreciate you joining. I appreciate the question. I appreciate you asking. Lou, we got Shoebox coming up, and Lou, we got some more Bowman Chrome on hand as well. So we're gonna be running that as well coming up in the coming weeks. So we know that's gonna make you happy, Lou. That got Lou back involved. All right. So after this bundle, you guys can lock in that hit counter. Right now, a safe bet would be Omarion Hampton. But again, all it takes is one good run on inserts for a player, and that can change quickly. So after this bundle, we'll see where we end up with on the hit counter. You guys lock in your predictions. Richard Todd, Aaron Rodgers. There's a press proof Tyler Algier for the Falcons. Jackson Hawes, rookie for the Bills. Jared Verse, Christian McCaffrey. Here's a nice rookies checkerboard. Isaac Tesla for the Lions. So, Steve, congratulations on a nice Isaac Tesla. Then we got another Gridiron Kings. It's a Gridiron Rookie King again. Emeka Egbuka. Ken, there we go. The nice one for Egbuka. Again, the card looks pretty clean. It's in good shape. Centering's very, very nice on that one if you're into getting them graded. Javonte Williams, Nico Collins, Jason Taylor, Keon Coleman. Press proof, Vlad McConkey. So we got a Herbert and a McConkey. You got an oversized downtown. You got another Hampton. Doug, you're doing well here so far with the Chargers. Hey, Cam Ward. We got the downtown of Cam Ward. Now we got another Cam Ward for Peter. Peter's having a great break. Peter, happy for you, man. Congrats. Golden Tate, Kyle Pitts. Kyle McCord on the rookie Gridiron Kings rookie for the Eagles. Louis G, congrats. Here's Bonito, Jefferson, Speed, Derek Carr, Jamison Williams. Trey Benson on a press proof for the Cardinals. Mason Graham for the Browns, Peter. DJ Moore, Bryce Young. Bomb Squad, JD5. Congrats to the commander spot, Thomas. That's a very cool Jaden Daniels bomb squad for you. Congratulations. There's a throwback 95 of TJ Watt for Doug. Steven Jackson, Robinson, Bledsoe, T. Higgins. There's Will Howard. Demetrius Knight, press proof for the Bengals. Darius Davis, Caden Ellis, TJ Watts. Rick Upchurch on the Legend Series for the Broncos, Steve. John Jefferson, Pearsall, Keon Coleman, Devonta Adams. Here's a green press proof, Marquise Brown. Oladejo for the Titans. Autograph time. There we go. Johnny Wilson. Signature marks for the Eagles. Nice. Louis G, congratulations. We gotten 3 patches already. We got an autograph now. We got a couple great oversized downtowns. These bundles are rocking it for us, guys. We're getting, with Hobby being so expensive, we're getting the value of Hobby here in some retail bundles. Ty Johnson, Christian Kirk. And how about a rookie quarterback, red Pandora for the Steelers? It's Will Howard. So, Doug, congrats. You got a red Pandora. Doug, you're killing it right now in this break, too, my friend. Jawan, Jalen. There's a kid reporter. Yeah, I'm addicted to it. That's why I break it, so I hopefully don't spend as much money on it. But I'm still a degenerate, so I still spend too much money on cards. Brian Thomas, Jim Kelly. There's a press proof for the Raiders of Howie Long. Kyle Williams for the Patriots. Kelsey Likely. Travion Henderson on a canvas throwback for the Patriots. He is pretty good, and I think he's only going to get better. D-Rock, congrats on that one. Then right after that, the Saints are going to get a red Pandora of Calvin Banks Jr. So congrats, Peter, again on another red Pandora. Centering on this one's not quite as good. You can see it's a little bit off, kind of top to bottom there. Other than that, it's a pretty clean card, but a little bit chopped off on the production line there. Gabe Davis, Enzalone, Primetime, Will Anderson. Here's a press proof of Jason Taylor for the Dolphins. Jahad Campbell for the Eagles. Taysom Hill, Micah Parsons, James Conner. Puka Nacua on the 95. Hines Allen, Sam Laporta, and another kid reporter. Will Levis, A.J. Brown. For the Bears, we got Colson Loveland. Patrick, congrats. And we've got, for the Bengals, Demetrius Knight Jr. on the rookie press proof. Congrats, Spencer. Ed Reed, Carmichael. Amonra St. Brown on the Dominators checkerboard for the Lions. Steve, congrats. The Lions have knocked around a couple parallels here. Devonna Chain on the throwback, Sam Darnold, and Jared Goff. So bundle 3 in the books. I'll go ahead and do the oversized downtown for bundle 3, and then you guys will lock in your hit counter. Doug! My gosh, Doug! Omarion Hampton, numero dos for you on the oversized. What a break for the Chargers. And Doug, what a break for you, my friend. 2 of the 5 oversized downtowns coming your way already. 2 of the first 3, Omarion Hampton. Come on, Omarion, get in there. Hey, Nolan.
Yeah.
I'm going to have you come slide this guy in for me. I don't want to mess him up there. Side, yeah. So we're getting Hampton sleeved up for you. And I will start opening the 4th and 5th bundles right now. Once again, Omarion Hampton, the only guy who understood the assignment to show up, and he has shown up huge for Doug with a second oversized downtown. Hampton's 3 on the hit counter. Ashton Genty, who showed up like crazy in the first 2 breaks, is taking his siesta right now. We've gotten plenty of Savion Williams from the Packers tonight, but not as much Matthew Golden. He hasn't come out yet. And my guy Ted McMillan, nowhere to be found in this break. So, if I were you guys on the hit counter right now, I would put my bets to Omarion Hampton. Because someone's going to have to get 3 or 4 to take that over. If they tied at 3, it would still count. So, if I were you guys, I would go ahead and just put your money on Omarion Hampton. And there he is. Nolan, thank you very much. So, Doug, there is your second Omarion Hampton in your top loader, ready to come home for you. We've got 2 more to go. I think I can make one of these work. All right. So time to lock in those predictions real quick, guys, while I open up the first set of packs. Make your changes, go with your guy, and then the real question besides Hampton is what's our total going to be of all these guys? Are we going to get some of the other ones, or is it just going to be Hampton? But what our total is going to be, if you get within 1 and either side or dead on the guess, you'll get a leprechaun. And if you get the right guy, which Hampton probably is the right guy, you're going to get a leprechaun. And then all your leprechauns are going to run on your behalf for some free packs that we've got set aside for tonight. So I get these last few packs up. And then bear with me, guys, because I'm going to take a drink of water. I feel a little parched right now. And then we'll get into ripping our last few. Yeah, Wes would love that one. Wes went bye-bye on us, I think. All right, there's bundle 4. Much, much better. All right, guys, lock those in. Knowing when you get a chance, close up the hit counter. Here we go. Josh Allen, Tyler Boyd. For the Texans, it's a Danielle Hunter. Doug, we got a Trey Harris, rated rookie for you. Chris Jones, Joe Horn. We got Pat Bryant for the Broncos on a throwback. And a bomb squad, Aaron Rodgers for the Steelers. Doug. Cool bomb squad for you. DK, John Elway, Eric Dickerson, Donnie Mitchell. Rated rookie for the Titans, Gunnar Helm. And a green press proof rated rookie for the Broncos. It's Jahdae Barron. So congratulations to the Broncos spot, Steve-O. Michael Penix Jr., Derwin James. The rookies checkerboard. We got a Colson Loveland for the Chi-Town Bears. Patrick, congrats. An Elite Series, Jaden Daniels for the Commanders. Thomas. Congrats on that one. That's a very cool Jaden Daniels insert. Here's Stafford, Carlson, Kid Reporter, Hines Ward, Khalil Shakir. Press proof of Calvin Ridley for the Titans. Jihad Campbell, rookie for the Eagles. Tyler Lockett, Demario Douglas. A Dominators, Baker Mayfield for the Buccaneers. Ken, very cool card, Baker Mayfield. This guy is a machine. He takes hits and keeps on running. Press proof, Red Pandora, time. Oladejo for the Titans. Peter, another Red Pandora for you. There's Marv Harrison Jr., Ertz, Josh Downs, Jerome Ford. Green press proof, Jordan Addison for the Vikings. Jack Sawyer, rookie for the Steelers. Michael Meyer, Tyler Lockett. Malik Neighbors on the throwback for the Giants. John Elway, Stafford, Carlson, McFadden, Kyle Van Noy. Xavier Legette on the press proof for the Panthers. Nick Scorton, rated rookie for the Panthers. Leonard Williams, Jerry Jeudy. Rookies checkerboard, Kyle McCord for the Eagles. Louis, congratulations. I do like the rookies checkerboard insert. I think they're a very cool looking insert. Herbert on the 2005 parallel. Carlson, Bradshaw, Kittle, Mike Williams, John Lynch on a press proof for the Buccaneers, Kenneth. Dante Thornton Jr. for the Raiders. Isaiah Likely, Overshawn. Dominators, Minka Fitzpatrick checkerboard for the Steelers, Doug. Jamar Chase on a 95 throwback for the Bengals. Garcia Metcalf, Drake May, Jacoby Myers. Drake London on a press proof for the Falcons. Alfred Collins, rookie. Blake Corum, Kirk Cousins. Another Legend Series, Jimmy Graham for the Saints. Peter, congratulations on the Jimmy. Browns, Red Pandora, Harold Fannin Jr. Peter, congratulations. That's a pretty good one. He's starting to come to his own. Probably one of the better rookies of the class, actually. Terry Bradshaw, Aduns, Vita Vea, Tony Richardson. Zach Bond on a press proof for the Eagles. Trey Harris for the Chargers, rated rookie. Likely Overshawn, Michael Meyer. Another Jaden Daniels parallel with the 95 throwback. Sam Laporta and Gabe Davis. For bundle 4, and still Omarion Hampton, the only rookie that got the memo so far for our hit counter. So if you guys did change it to Hampton, it was the smart move. We've got one more bundle of packs left. And then we've got 2 more downtowns to finish us off. Imagine, everyone's like, don't even say it. Imagine, for Doug's sake, if the next 2 were Omarion Hampton. What if out of 5 bundles, we pulled 4 Omarion Hamptons? First of all, that would be incredible for Doug. Second of all, Doug, if that happened, you should go buy yourself a lottery ticket or go to the casino. But third, for everyone else's sake, no offense, Doug, I hope that doesn't happen. Because we want to spread some love. We want everyone to get some great hits. So it would be incredible. It'd be a heck of a story if we got 4 out of 5 Omarion Hamptons. But for the sake of all the other customers who bought into this break, I do hope we spread it out a little bit. All right, guys. One more bundle to roll through. Then 2 downtowns, and we'll see where we end up. See if any more of these rookies can come to play for us. Oh, here's one of them coming up. All right, I like it. Jason Taylor, Keon Coleman. Press proof Troy Franklin for the Broncos. Congrats, Steve. Jelon Walker, rated rookie for the Falcons. DJ Moore, Bryce Young. A champ is here. Cooper DeJean for the Eagles. Congrats, Louis. Shamar Stewart on a pink optic rated rookie for the Bengals. It's a pink prism. I thought it would be numbered, but it's not. But a pink optic. Shamar Stewart for the Bengals. Spencer, congratulations. There's Drew Brees, Rashee Rice, Devontae Adams, Megatron. Here's another Demetrius Knight for the Bengals. Press proof rookie for the Niners of Alfred Collins. And there he is. Ashton Genty woke up, and it's a patch for the Raiders. Congratulations, Peter, again with a hit. Peter, congrats, man. Ashton Genty on a patch for the Raiders. Great stuff. And we get to put one on the hit counter for Ashton. That puts us to 4 total. He's at 1. Hampton's at 3. Kyron Williams, Kate Otten. Benjamin Morrison on a red Pandora for the Buccaneers. Ken, congrats. Unfortunately, top to bottom centering on this one's a little bit off too. So not something I would send in for grading, but a cool card nonetheless. Rick Upchurch, Osa Ideguza for the Cowboys. Kid Reporter, Devonta Smith, Culpepper, Jamal Charles on a press proof for the Chiefs. Kalen Mullings, rookie for the Titans. Jalen Warren, Montez Sweat. We got Trey McBride on the throwback. And the Titans are going to get another red Pandora. It is Oladejo, the linebacker for the Titans. So, Peter, congrats. I think you're at like 6, 7, maybe 8 red Pandoras already. Congrats. Wandale, Rashid Shaheed, Bo Nix, Amonra. Press proof Isaiah Likely for the Ravens for Gary. Travion Henderson for the Patriots, D-Rock. Gibson, Tank Dell. Cam Skadaboo on the canvas throwback rated rookie. So, Peter, congrats. The Giants hitting one for you. There's little Cam Skadaboo. And how about a Tyler Shell red Pandora for Peter for the Saints? Peter, you keep knocking it down. Nice. Tyler Shell on the red Pandora. Rashee Rice, Upchurch, Anderson, Thomas Jr., Jim Kelly. Ty Felton rated rookie for the Vikings. The Browns, Dylan Sampson, press proof rated rookie. So, Peter, congratulations again. Some big spots you picked up, and they are paying off well. James Conner, Travis Kelce. Our third Dominators, Kyle Hamilton. I'll get that guy sleeved up as well. Congrats, Gary. Our third Dominators, Kyle Hamilton. Edmonds, Van Ginkel. Jaden Reed, Trey Tucker. Richard Todd on the press proof for Rain for the Jets. Hairston for the Bills. Tutu Atwell, Chris Godwin. Best of Instant, Lamar Jackson for the Ravens, Gary. And another great red Pandora for Peter for the Giants. It's Abdul Carter. Number 4 draft? 3 or 4 draft? Number 4 draft pick. Congratulations, Peter. Another nice. That's a good red Pandora of Carter there. Spacing's pretty good on that one, too. Joe Burrow, Mark Andrews, Vita Vey, Tony Richardson. Press proof for the Titans of Tyler Boyd. There's another Harold Fannin Jr. for the Browns. Isaiah Likely, Overshawn. A champ is here. Coach card, Nick Sirianni for the Eagles. Congrats, Louie. And the Ravens, Gary, you're going to get a red Pandora, Malachi Starks. So congratulations, Gary, on a red Pandora. Couple cards left, my friends. Cruz, Bond, Geno Stone, Alvin Kamara. Kicker alert press proof for the Giants. It's Graham Gano. Rated rookie Jalen Royals for the Chiefs. Devon Chain, Jalen McLaughlin. Jihad Campbell on the throwback canvas for the Eagles. Natron Means, Graham Gano, and Tony Pollard for the Titans. We've got 2 oversized downtowns left for this break and for the evening. But remember, don't go anywhere, guys, because after we finish up the break, we will have some giveaways. We're going to do a buyer's giveaway for the evening, and we're going to do giveaways for the hit counter. I see a Giants logo. Peter, we're going to add to your absolutely amazing break so far. Which Giants? Jackson Dart? Abdul Carter? Who's it going to be? It is going to be Jackson Dart downtown. There we go. I have not used enough fireworks tonight, so we're going to go My normal rule is that something's got to be numbered under 100, but we didn't get as many numbered under 100 tonight. So I think a Jackson Dart downtown qualifies as something under 100 in my book. Right there in the sleeve like a glove. See if we can get it to go right smoothly into the top loader as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Congratulations, Peter Jackson Dart on the oversized downtown. So cool. Congratulations on that one. Oh, the collector in me just loves these downtowns. I love pulling them for you guys. Last one up. It's going to be an Eagle, Louis. Saquon. It is Saquon Barkley. Louis, the Eagle is going to round out your break with our fifth and final oversized downtown Saquon Barkley. You got the he's jumping over the salted pretzel there. Actually, it looks maybe like it's unsalted. All right. That sleeve didn't want to go, so we'll try this one. There he goes. Nolan, I may have you slide this one in for me as well, if you'd be so kind. Maybe grab a new sleeve. All right, we're gonna sleeve this one up. I don't want to tinker with it too much, but congratulations on that one, Louis. So, guys, how we ended up on the hit counter? We ended up with just 4. So, some great stuff as I'm holding a stack of a lot of top-loaded things. We got oversized downtowns. But those 4 rookies didn't understand the challenge putting forth in front of them. But we did end up with 4, and we ended up with Hampton leading the way with 3. So as we go through on that, we've got Lou got Hampton. So Lou, you got 1. Surf, you got 1 for Hampton. Unfortunately, I don't think too many people got the number. Rizkar got Hampton. Clay got Hampton, and 5 is 1 away from 4. So Clay, you doubled up there. Congrats. And Doug, you got Hampton and 5, so you doubled up as well, Doug. Doug, it was a phenomenal break for you. Finished up with the double up there. So thanks to Nolan for saving me on that. There's the Saquon Barkley top loaded as well. All right, so congrats, you guys who got leprechauns on that. Let's do a recap, and then we'll get to some giveaways. Surf, you had... Oh, yep, I'm sorry. I saw you had 5 there. You doubled up as well. Sorry about that. All right. So, let's take a recap. Malachi Starks on the red Pandora. Abdul Carter on the red Pandora. Samson green press proof. Tyler Show on the red Pandora. Scataboo on the throwback. Oladejo red Pandora. We got tons of red Pandoras. Morrison red Pandora. Patch of Genty. Stewart on the pink. Bannon red Pandora. Legend Series Graham. Kyle McCord on the checkerboard. Oladejo on the red Pandora. Dominators Baker. Elite Series Jaden. Colson Loveland checkerboard rookies. Barron press proof rookie. Rogers Bomb Squad. St. Brown Dominators. Kelvin Banks red Pandora. Trayvon Henderson throwback canvas. Will Howard red Pandora. Johnny Wilson autograph for the Eagles. Jaden Daniels Bomb Squad. Kyle McCord for the Eagles. Cam Ward. Mika Egbuka for the Bucks. Tesla on the checkered rookies. Mason Graham on the red Pandora. Cam Scataboo on the patch. Hutchinson. Lad McConkey Elite Series. Kyle Williams on the patch. Riley Leonard press proof. Eric Iomanar on the red Pandora. Drake May on the patch. We got some good patches, guys. Tyler Show on the press proof. Jackson Dart on the Rookie Kings. Hampton. Hairston on the Red Pandora. Another Jimmy Graham Legend Series. Kyle Williams on the Elite Series Laser. Luther Burden Rookie Kings. Savion Williams Press Proof. Cal Hamilton Dominators. Jaden Higgins Throwback. Trey Amos Red Pandora. Lamar Jackson All Pros Checkerboard. Dominators Checkerboard Hamilton. Throwback Canvas Ikbuka. Jalen Noel Press Proof. Jackson Darts. And Jordan Watkins Red Pandora. And our oversized downtowns again, we had Saquon Barkley. Jackson Dart. Omarion Hampton. You're not having deja vu. There's two. Omarion Hampton. Doug, congrats. And Cam Ward. So, guys, our oversized downtowns, tremendous put out. Two of the top rookie quarterbacks, two Omarion Hamptons, and a Saquon Barkley. Crazy, incredible stuff. Okay. Time to do some giveaways, my friends. Here we go. We're going to do a buyer's giveaway first. And then we're going to do a hit counter giveaway next. So, it is now time, if you guys are not familiar with our leprechauns, it is now time to get introduced to our world famous leprechauns. These guys are world-renowned athletes. They thrive on a diet of Skittles and beer. And they are ready to run on your guys' behalf for some free stuff. So what we got to do is we got to go in and I'm going to grab our buyers from all three of our breaks. There's one. Go back to the Donruss Blasters. There's two. And we'll go to our Score Megas. There is three. So 96 buyers. A lot of you guys had multiple spots, so good luck. I am going to run this for, we're going to go with, I don't know why this popped in my head, but 33 seconds. We're going to do an endurance race on this one, guys. Here we go. What we've got up for grabs, by the way, is first and second place leprechauns are each going to get a pack of Donruss cards. Could be a hit in there. You never know. And then third, fourth, and fifth place are going to get some rookie packets from a blaster of Sage. I think I don't know if the autographs are in here, like a special pack. I don't know, but you can get some pretty good rookies in there, especially. And Michael Parsons is in 2021. So these three are going to be available to the third, fourth, and fifth place leprechauns. So I'm going to shove you guys up once and send you on your way. Good luck, everyone. Thank you guys for tonight. With 17 seconds left. Five seconds left. Oh, we got some guys falling back. Where's the sprint going to come from? It's going to be Jason W. Ken grabbing second. Peter grabbed third. Todd grabbed fourth. And then we got to go down a little bit. Doug grabbed fifth then. All right, guys. So, congratulations to our winners there. We'll bring the leprechauns back in a second. Jason, you're going to get this pack coming home with you. And Kenneth, you're going to get this pack coming home with you. Peter, you got a pack of rookies coming from 2021. Todd, you got this pack of rookies from 2021. And Doug, you got this pack of rookies coming at you from 2021. We'll see who's in there. Good luck, guys, and thank you. And now let's get to our hit counter. Same thing for the hit counter, guys. I've got the winner for the hit counters. We've got 2 packs of Donruss. They're going to be available for first and second place Leprechauns. And then we're going to have 2 rookie packs again for for third and fourth place. And so bear with me for a second. I've got a quick make note of everyone's Leprechauns. So we got Lou, Surf, Chad, and Lane, and Doug. Second break, we had Lou got 2. Matt got 2. With Surf, you got 1. Rizri got 1. That's Ken. Yeah. Coach J got 1. Clay got 1. And Doug, you got another one. And then in the final break, we had Lou got 1 more. Surf, you got 2 more. Ken, you got 1. Clay got 2 more. And Doug got 2 more. All right, so back to our Leprechauns. Let me go to our list. Clear it out and type you guys in. So, Coach J, Lou, or Lou's. We got Matt, 3 Matts. We got 5 Surfs. We got Chad. We got Rain. We got 4 Dougs. We got Rita 2. And 3 Clays. All right, 24 of you guys managed to earn some Leprechauns. Good luck in these. Thanks, Surf. Appreciate you. We'll run it again for 33 seconds. Again, top 2 prizes are going to get a Donruss pack. And the next 2 are going to get a Rookies pack from 2021. Good luck, guys. Chad and Surf make a big push. Can they hold on? Doug's pushing up top with a couple. Oh, Doug and Lou fall off. Matt and Surf got some strength in the middle, though. 12 seconds left. Who's got the endurance, guys? Surf, you got 1 guy falling, but 1 guy... Matt's going. Doug's making a push. It looks like Doug is for sure getting 1 here. So, Doug, congrats on the win again. Matt grabs a spot. Lou grabs a win. And Surf grabs a win. So, Surf, I'm sorry if we may have found it earlier, but were you connected to a spot in the break? If you were, just remind me which spot you're connected to. If you're not connected to a spot in the break, send me an email, jeff@cardlines.com, and say, hey, this is Surf, and your actual name and your address so that we can mail it to you. Oh, you had Washington. Oh, Surf, you're Thomas. Okay. All right. Gotcha. Awesome. All right, cool. Thanks, man. I'm sorry. I should have asked earlier so I could have referenced you as that. But so, Thomas, thanks. Appreciate you, man. And congrats on that. And congrats on your win. So, Doug, let me get the Leprechauns out here. Leprechauns, thank you, guys. Head on back to the stable for some Skittles and beer. Leprechauns are going to get a nice Thanksgiving break. So, thanks to them. That's going to Doug. This guy's going to Matt. Lou, you got a rookies pack coming. And then Thomas, you got a rookies pack coming. All right, guys. Well, that is going to do it for us for this evening. It was a super fun night. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a blast ripping cards with you all. I always do. I love that you guys allow me the opportunity to do this. Thank you so very much. We are taking a few days off for the Thanksgiving holiday, which I'm feeling kind of excited about. But I'm going to miss you guys. I'm going to miss ripping with you. So we're going to be back on again next Monday. And we are hitting it hard for a couple weeks in December. So we're going to have a lot of breaks going. We're going to start doing some more live breaks. So I hope you guys all enjoy a holiday weekend. Whatever you wish to get out of the weekend, I hope you get. Whether it's relaxing, whether it's fun, productive, etc., etc. My best wishes to you all for a great Thanksgiving holiday. I'm thankful for you all. Please, during this holiday weekend, guys, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other and those around you, especially your loved ones. And by all means, never stop chasing that cardboard gold, my friends, because I'll be right back with you guys on the hunt next week. All right, guys. Thank you so very much. Have a great night. Happy Thanksgiving.